Hi, everybody.
Hi, we're
Hey,
BabbleGab.
we're
Really?
here.
Yeah.
We made it.
Really?
Looks like we made it.
Well, most of us have.
Yeah. Add some reverb to my song. Look like we made it. Hey, I'm not on my cell phone this time.
Yay.
That was a
Yay.
pain in the ass.
It gave us one of our only moments, though, for the last show.
What was that?
When you and Vicky were yelling at each other, and it was like you were disappearing into like an invisible wall. It seemed very like Electric Company or something.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it was sparse for Precious Moments last week. It wasn't a bad show. We had a good rhythm going, but it just wasn't very funny.
Well, we shall endeavor to do better this year, or this week,
I guess.
Mm-hmm.
or this year, whichever.
It sucks that lazy guy that fills up one of our squares is hardly ever here because we need him for that.
Yeah.
He's that missing ingredient that we need.
I think he has to check his unit or something. That's what he
I
said.
beg your pardon. You know, we all have to check our unit sometime.
We should do that before the show.
I know. I like the tap dancing dogs in the background. That sounds...
Yeah.
That's Captain.
Captain Lapton.
Captain the Wapton.
Should get him some, like, doggy slippers or something like that.
Yeah.
I can pause it, put it on
No.
mute or something.
It's it's becoming a fixture to the show.
No, I need to take it off a musician thing.
Ah.
Well,
Magician.
I don't have any other sounds to play, and I apologize.
It is the nicest this has sounded in a while.
Yeah, it's... And I have 6 songs. That's it.
You said you had 10, and that you lose some.
What 6? What did I do with the other 4? Oh, they were okay. I got 70s now. The others are oldies.
Those that don't know, Steve's computer died again, or his hard drive, or something.
Yeah, my hard floppy or something.
Tony, didn't you say that there's a product called NADS?
Yeah.
Nads?
Yeah. Like some feminine product or something.
Try new Nads. I'm Casey Kasem for Nads.
Yeah. It sounded gross when Casey said it.
Yeah.
Sex.
I like Nads so much, I bought the company.
We suspect that because you just disappear every once in a while. Go
Yeah.
outside, you got a fag in your mouth.
And what? I got nothing in my mouth. I need a shave. That's about it.
I don't know if they ever recognize my background there.
Looks like you're on a bed with a blanket, or
Sort of, yeah.
or a bunk bed, maybe.
It's our bunk bed. Darren and I's bunk bed when we lived in Kansas City.
Wow, you still have that, huh? That's pretty...
No, it's I wish. That's the KC house that I made in 3D for the film.
Oh, nice.
I had the bunk bed there.
You're gonna get oil all over that mattress or the bedspread.
Jerry
It's a
gave you a radio that was $1 under plexiglass, and I had one that I think that was a flag.
Hmm.
We used to sit in the bedroom and listen to Horse with No Name. Neil Young's
Yeah.
best song. Neil Young's only good song.
Yeah.
Horses No Name.
Yeah.
You know it was
I did.
America.
I've dated a few whores with no name.
I liked America. I don't really like Neil Young.
That was the joke.
Yeah.
Yeah, that reminds me. I always change the lyrics in that song, Life's Been Good. It's hard to leave when you can't find a whore.
I don't know. The song was funny
the only-
enough.
That's when you leave.
Yeah. The only thing I ever liked, kind of like Neil Young did, was when he was at Buffalo Springfield. They had a song called "Mr. Soul,"
Oh,
and
yeah.
when Darren and I had the Apology None live band, that was kind of on our repertoire that we were trying to learn.
Repertoire.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was
Well,
kind of a
Steve
cool
played a
song.
song on his show. It was "Life's Been Good," but with Joe Walsh explaining it.
Oh yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that was funny.
Well, yeah, he did a. I guess he was doing it live, and he explained the whole song before he did it. What all the misconstructions people had about
Yeah,
what the lyrics were about.
I thought it was funny. So I
Turns
looked
out
it
it
up.
was just about being a rock star and doing drugs and stupid shit.
Basically, that's what it was. I was just surprised he was able to talk that long without, you know, losing his marbles.
I
But
saw
He
a
did
video of
explain.
YouTube. Go ahead.
Yeah. He did explain that when he said he lost his license, it wasn't taken away. He just couldn't. He just physically lost it. He couldn't find it.
Yeah,
he couldn't find it.
and I do remember that those AM radios, but uh, I mostly remember hearing the radio when we were roller skating. That's where I remember hearing Horses with No Name and all that. But I do remember we had a portable record player, one of those red ones with the white flip top that all the kids had. And,
Oh yeah, I remember those. Yeah.
and boy, wore that thing out. I remember listening to Convoy over and over and Goofy Greats.
I remember Spiders and Snakes being played around the same time a lot.
I didn't hear that song until probably the 90s or something.
Really?
Yeah, it didn't really go on my radar. But
And then Tony's favorite, Disco Duck. And
my mom bought us that record. Sometimes she would buy us stuff thinking that we would like it.
I
But
liked it.
did you? Thought it was okay. I think I liked the B side without the singing. It was just the instrumental. But I guess for like I was probably 2 or 3 before I was, just playing records on my own and knowing where to put the needle and how to take care of a record, pretty much. Kids today, they just like what they just hit the MP3, which or whatever is on Spotify or whatever. What darn?
Tot collects records.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Got a new old Victrola.
Oh yeah, those are cool. Does it have like a CD drive in it and stuff?
Yeah, and Bluetooth, but it has a record player as well.
Oh, cool.
I was at Walmart. Oh, did I turn this down? Oh shame. I was in Walmart the other day, and they had vinyl albums of like the Eagles. Had a couple others. Eagles.
Oh.
They say that physical mediums is coming back, like big time. That people have had enough of the downloads, and like the younger people want to experience. And plus, they've kind of found out that CDs sound a hell of a lot better than streaming. So,
and it's a lot harder for the big companies to take a CD away from you.
Yeah,
it's not impossible, but it's a lot. They got to actually send somebody to your house in the middle of the night.
Right.
Why would they want to take the CDs away from you?
Yeah, because all you need is a dispute between a label and a Spotify or Amazon or whatever, and they can just take something from your library that you already paid for. But they can't do that with physical media. So
with Spotify, you can't actually download it to your computer. If you buy
if you got Spotify Pro, which I've got, you can download them sort of to where you can listen to it offline. Like if you have an internet outage or you're in a car and don't have the signal, you can still listen to your playlists that you would click to download, but they don't end up like in a folder on your computer of MP3s like that. It's like some kind of weird encoded thing. But all you need is a desktop recorder, and you can record any kind of song you want, I guess. But
you know what? I'm frustrated. I have this big, thick book of CDs, and since computers don't come with CD drives or CD-ROMs anymore, I can't rip them from CDs.
You can buy an external
can.
player.
Yeah, it just
Yeah.
those are everywhere. It just plugs in with the USB.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. And it acts like another drive.
Yeah, it's just a DVD external drive. Probably get one for $20.
That's right. Yeah.
I've got one. They come in handy. But
Well,
I would love to get some LPs made of the Apology None albums, but
That's what I was just thinking. It'd be cool to have some albums, vinyl. And
yeah, but to me, they're only good to put on the wall as a decoration, and I could just do a printout if I want that. I don't play records. Who the fuck plays records, honestly?
it's just a nostalgia.
Except
Like,
Kiana.
if I had a turntable on my morning show, I'd play a vinyl song a day. The turntable and play.
If I had a turntable, I just don't get it. I don't think they sound any better, and they got scratches. And the thing is it's like a cassette tape. Every time you play that record, it degrades. So every time you play it, it's worse than the time before.
What I would probably do is play the record and record it on the computer as I go.
it's kind of like life. It's kind of like waking up in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Today could be good, but it's not going to be as good as yesterday.
But a lot to be said about that. Hearing the crackling of a record. It's just you hear that back in the radio days.
Well, if that's what you liked and that reminds you of your childhood, then fine. If it's nostalgic, it just doesn't do anything. It's just distracting for me.
Yeah, well,
It just sounds like it's almost like a vocal fry or something. It's just like it's distracting. I don't like.
oh, I'm sorry, I don't have any vocal fries to play this week. I'm sorry.
Well, that's one positive.
I could have done it. I could have gotten more, but I thought I'll spare Timmy today, I guess.
So it's been a while since I've had anybody interested in me sexually, but that changed yesterday.
Oh my!
Yep. I'm not interested, but there's a lizard on my tree outside my office staring at me for hours, and he would inflate his neck, the whole mating thing.
Oh,
Nice.
I'm like, you're barking up the wrong tree, but I appreciate it.
so you had a lot lizard, basically.
Yeah.
But,
I didn't see any female lizards, so I assume it was for me.
oh, well, he was a gay lizard then.
Could be. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe he was non-binary.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Coming in on number 17, it's Gay Lizard.
Oh, there's a good name. I have the latest hit single from Gay Lizard on American Dapper.
That was Robert Goulet who did that, right?
Yeah. Gay Lizard? Yeah.
And Jake Lizard.
The joke is he did a song called Lesbian Seagull for the South Park movie. Or
Oh,
not the
he
South
did.
Park movie, but the other one.
Jonathan Livingston, Lesbian Steel.
No, I know why I missed it. I
The
don't watch
Beavis and
that.
Butthead movie it was.
Oh, I don't miss. I didn't watch any of that crap either.
Shit, I haven't
Oh,
watched
Beavis
that.
Butt-
We watched that movie
Butthead
like once in 1992 or something.
Beavis and Butthead just didn't do anything for me. Kind of like South Park or any of that other crap. Simpsons is just. I'm saying it's bad. It's just
Well,
not
You
for me
enjoyed
either.
The Simpsons the first season or two. Don't lie.
I don't know. I never watched them. I watched pieces here and there. That's it.
It was good at first. People say about the first 9 seasons were good. Just like a lot of shows.
How is it? Has it been going on for 40 years now? Simpsons?
I think it's just a money laundering thing now.
Yeah. Well,
Nobody
they
watches it.
They have a cash cow. You might as well use it.
Yeah.
This year, Star Trek celebrates its 60th birthday.
Yep.
I hear they're doing something big for it too. I don't know what, but
Nothing. They're doing nothing.
Fat, bunch of fat,
Which is pretty
fat
big.
albino lesbian.
somebody.
Another one. They're going to have another one, and it's going to be another new Kirk. And the universe that the last one was in, where old Spock told him that the Vulcan blew up, or well, this time everything blew up, and so they're just sitting there on a rock out in space, yelling at each other.
Damn it, Jim! I told you. I hear that Shatner is supposed to be a part of something for the 60th. He flat out said he would not play Captain Kirk again.
Oh no, of course not.
Who wants to see a 95-year-old Captain Kirk, even though he looks good for his age? Still,
I
We already
consider
saw
myself
that
lucky.
one episode where they all got old.
Yeah,
They're
they
gonna redo that episode. Yeah, go back and redo that episode with just him, Chekhov, and fucking Sulu.
Yeah, and they could AI the rest of the cast, or not, or just have them three.
Yeah, just them three. Oh, we all got old. Damn it.
The way they blended in
like
Deep Space.
It's Sulu's trying to navigate the ship, and you see the control panels going. He's like banging on it.
Or they could. I've always thought that they could blend that, like they did with the Tribbles in Deep Space Nine, and they could do that with Shatner or Koenig and what's his face? Oh my guy.
who cares?
Well,
There's a
some
couple
people-
of those actors are still around, like the Apollo guy, Michael Forrest.
Oh, because he did Star
he's
Trek
like 99.
Continues.
Yeah.
He did Star Trek Continues with Vince Mignon, Filet Mignon up there in Georgia.
Well, the guy that played the Gorn was up there in age.
Played the Gorn, yeah.
I
He
guess
was
they all
the-
they all are.
I think he said Corn. I'm like, who played a Corn?
Oh, they could get Baylock back because Clint Howard's still around.
Yeah, that's right. Baylock.
They could have some
They're saying
Tranya again.
Tranya, yeah.
That's saying something where the guy that played the Gorn came up to me for a picture of my robot costume.
Yeah. Well, you got mad at me because I didn't tell you he was the black guy who played the
I didn't get mad at you.
Full
I just,
suit, so it could be anybody. It could be Gary Coleman for.
yeah, I just, I didn't know who he was when he was there. So it was Steve's fault for not telling me.
Well, the big sign right above his head should
I
have
don't
been
see
the way.
that kind of stuff, especially as a robot. I don't get to see much of anything.
Well, how did you know you were getting a picture with Wesley and Kathy then? Could have been getting a
Because I
picture
know
with Lou Ferrigno or something. And that's why he snubbed me.
He didn't snub you. He gave you an ass contact.
I don't want to touch his ass. No, what do you mean ass contact? I mean, like, an ass contact is he blew me off. No, not like that.
Talking about.
See, you got your mind in the gutter there.
I didn't say anything. Thanks for giving us a precious moment, though. At least we got one.
Hey, there's a start. I aim to please.
So I've been using the new 3D printer
Nice.
this week.
I had applause, but I don't have my applause sound. So,
Something else.
what are you 3D printing?
Well, I made a new
Thank you,
gator
Mr.
head.
Co-pilot. Yeah.
I made a new gator head, Florida man head.
Ah.
Nice.
Because
You
I
told
crushed the
it
other one.
to make a gator head, and it made
Gatorade.
it made
Out with it.
Yeah, that old mind of yours, Tony.
married to Lonnie Anderson.
I have no idea. Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds.
Burt Reynolds. Yeah, it made her Burt Reynolds head.
It's not like a magic genie where you ask it to make you something. You got to actually make.
Well, it
the
should be
model.
for that kind of money.
Well, don't use a
It
3D
wasn't
printer
that much money.
for making a genie bottle. Go put something in it or something.
Now, Copilot. This is I guess Microsoft's big thing. Copilot search. So I search on surviving Star Trek guest cast. It says surviving guest cast members from Star Trek. Major Barrett dead. Grace Lee Whitney dead. James Doohan dead. Nichelle Nichols dead. It's like, what the fuck are you talking about? They are dead. They not
Some
alive
Copilot that
anymore.
is.
It sounds like the end of the Hindenburg movie.
Yeah.
Well, your first mistake is asking AI all that shit. Anyway, I'm back to Mike's
No,
story.
I did a search. The AI just horned in on its own.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
heard
but-
everybody's leaving Google and going to DuckDuck now because they're sick of that shit.
I'm thinking about it too.
Well, I don't use Google. I use Bing.
Yeah, go to there's a AI chat on the top right. You can open that up and ask it. It'll do a better job.
No, it won't.
Yeah, I got like Gemini.
Jiminy.
So I also
Jiminy?
made
Mhm.
remember that little dinosaur mask I had, the one that was a little bit like the one Steve had, but was different.
Mhm.
So I scanned it and I enlarged it so I was able to print it out. So now I've got like a human sized one instead of like a little kid sized one. So yeah, it was pretty neat. It's kind of nice not having to wake up 16 times during the night to uh, undo error messages and shit. So,
Are those 3D printers? Are they expensive?
uh, I think mine with taxes and of some filament reels and a bunch of other stuff just to complete the package was about 17.
Yep, that's expensive for me.
Nothing's cheap anymore,
Nope.
but
Well, go ahead.
go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I think it retails for about 14 or something, 15.
Maybe it'll be like VCRs. When they first came out, they were like $1,000. Now you can go get one for $50 eventually.
Oh yeah, like stepmother, when we were like 8 years, 8 years old, we was in the 70s. She bought an organ called a Fun Machine, and it wasn't like the big fancy Baldwin ones you saw at the shopping mall with 40 different levels on it. It wasn't like one of those, but it was just a compact spin it style organ with uh different, like you can do like rumba rhythms with it and stuff, and then you have like you can change the sounds of the main instruments, but none of them sounded that good. But it was just something to play with. But she paid like $1,500 for that back in the 70s, and the one I've got now, the synth that I love, uh, it costs less than that now. Not even adjusted for inflation. I think mine was maybe 14.
Yeah, my mom had something similar to that. It was a little cheap organ. Cheap synth type thing. Nobody got to
Darren and I
play
had, I
it.
think my mom gave us one for Christmas about that same time frame. It was a cheap organ. It wasn't like that Fun Machine, but it was just an electric organ that was something you buy at Sears or Kmart. But it was okay. We had fun
Something
with
to
it.
think on.
Yeah, we used to play Sounds of Silence on it. I think it's about all we knew.
All I knew was Mary had a little lamb. That's all I could play on. I learned to play.
When I say Sounds of Silence, all we would do is this the root, dun, 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 dun,
Oh yeah.
we were untalented then. But what can you do? You're 8.
I got to the point where I got a Yamaha keyboard, but it was more like those organs than it was like yours because it had built-in speakers and played songs and stuff.
Oh,
But
cool.
it had a LED screen on it, and you could have it teach a song. So it would play the song and show the keyboard and show what keys were getting pressed. So I used that to learn for a lease, and that's the only piano song I ever learned where I could do both hands parts on it. So I was impressed.
Yeah, it's like when I was 10 or whatever. My little black friend Mike Matt, I was at his house, and his older sister was on the piano, a real piano, and I asked if she could do Sounds of Silence because all we did was the dun, dun, and oh, she does this rhythm with the blow, and she does. I'm like, you son of a bitch. She did good. It was impressive. I didn't say son of a bitch, but yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, that's how you play a piano instead of stupid way I do it.
So I asked Copilot this morning when I woke up. I said, "Can you give me the winning lottery Powerball numbers for the next drawing?" And its response was, "Now, if I could do that, we'd be having this conversation on a private island surrounded by suspiciously large piles of D&D minis." Like, yep.
Yeah.
Even DuckDuckDo. So I put guest cast. I put the word guest cast, and so it gives me Shatner, Takei, and Koenig. I know that, but the people, they had other actors who came and did the thing with the doohickey.
I think it's time to just let that go, Tony, and go into the next chapter of the show.
Fuck you.
Well, I'm not the one bitching about AI Copilot.
I'm not using Copilot, you stupid ass.
I am. We'll see what it says.
All right. Fucking lecture me. Nobody's here anyway.
As of mid 2026, only 3 principal cast members and a handful of guest stars. While most guest performers have passed away, Joan Collins, Terry Garr, Sally Kellerman, Barbara Boucher. It says
it's a couple of years old, so it always ends up with that.
I've got to read exactly what it says. Terry Garr has health issues. Barbara Boucher is in Italy, 82 years old. Michael Forrest, 96, still doing voice work. William Campbell, he's 2011.
He's gone.
So 4.
Yeah, I forgot about Joan Collins. I mean, she's got to be 180 years old at this point.
It says, if you'd like, I can list all surviving guest stars episode by episode.
Steve, what are you doing?
Listening.
That's what our listeners are supposed to do.
Yeah.
You're supposed to be a talker.
Well, and I have something to interject.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Darn.
Interjections. Shit.
That's the end.
So I did get something useful from Copilot today. I asked it how much property taxes I'm going to have to pay in November because they don't tell you, and I just have to guess. So it actually checked the county sites and figured out all the discounts and homesteading and all that other stuff and told me a rough estimate within a few $100s, so that's nice. It's not nice because it's a lot of money, but it's nice to know.
It's if it's like within a country mile being correct.
Yeah, you'll find out.
Well, I figured out I was expecting to pay about 6, and so it went through all this 6,000. So it went through all the stuff, and it said it's looking at like 5,700. So
that's a lot of money.
Well, it's based on how much your house is worth when you buy it. So Florida prevents it from going up. It only goes up a little bit every year, like 3% or something at the most. But that doesn't help you if you're just buying your first house.
That's true. You got to go back in time and buy the house for $10,000.
Right. So if I'm still around 20 years from now, my property taxes will seem lower compared to a lot of other places, but it doesn't help me now. Although they did add that it passed through the state Senate, so they're going to have it on the ballot this fall to bump. I think like right now, the first $50,000 value of your house isn't taxed, and they're trying to bump it up to $250,000.
There you go.
So that'll at least cut it in half.
That'd be nice
if it passes.
I got like a letter from my house insurance, saying something. I couldn't figure it out, but all of a sudden it was saying $5,000. I'm like, what? $5,000? I'm gonna pay that, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And then they sent me another one today. I'm like, what is this? And it was a check for like $92 because they said that there was a discount last time and they didn't give it to me. So I'm like, well, that's better than what I was expecting. So
yeah.
I can give it to you if you want, if you need it, but it's like Amelia Island Insurance something, and they're brokers, so they represent a bunch of different insurance companies. So that's how I used this time to get my insurance.
Yeah, I got an agent called Brightway.
Yeah,
but we'll see. Is your insurance cheaper than mine?
No, mine's really expensive because
because cause they screwed you on that other insurance. Okay, I
Yeah.
remember that. There was a gap in your coverage.
Yeah. So October, I should be able to get back into cheaper insurance.
But anyway, let's do this show. Let's try to be entertaining, for God's
No,
sake.
that's not.
Well, it's
you can't
hard.
have one where Steve says the only funny, entertaining thing in the whole show.
Yeah, go figure that.
Yeah.
Problem is, what's entertaining for 3 of us isn't always entertaining for 4 of us.
That's right. Anything I say is usually not funny to anybody.
Well, you're the only one that said anything entertaining the whole show, Steve.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm
So stop it.
Well, I'll keep my lovesick lizard stories to myself from now on.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot about you humping the lizard. That was funny.
Yeah, I guess the lizard lesbian didn't go over too well.
Yeah.
There's just something about Star Trek that just saps my brain cells.
Oh, please.
So I heard that Gene Roddenberry was involved in the early alien stuff. So through psychics and stuff, they found out about the real Galactic Federation. So a lot of the real stuff he knew about aliens made it into the show.
There you go.
Did he want the cast of aliens to be all diverse and stuff? Trendsetting?
No, this was back in the 60s.
Yeah.
Oh, did he?
Well, that's when he did Star Trek. He wanted it to be all diverse and trendsetting and stuff.
Yeah, but
Well,
not to the
that's
point
what
it is
they-
today.
Yeah.
Remember when Captain Kirk kissed Uhura's cooch? And it was like the first time.
Well, the thing
they
was,
showed
the
something.
excuse was that the Greek aliens made him do it.
Yeah.
The same ones who
The
made
devil made me kiss her.
Exactly, and they made Nimoy write his own song that he sang about theater dregs. He actually wrote that song that he sang on that episode.
Sounds like he did.
Yeah.
So certainly had fun doing it.
They should have had Spock on there. They should have forced him to sing Bilbo Baggins.
Bilbo Baggins, king. of the
All I can think is Davy
land.
Crockett when I try to.
I know that's what I just.
Yeah.
He should have sang Where There's a Will, There's a Way from the Lord of the Rings cartoon.
Boy, you love that
Yeah.
song.
It's a good song.
Or sing that highly illogical song.
You can't find a parking space. It's okay. I remember, that's the only line I remember. The whole song is like, okay, involved.
The highly illogical song?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, that feels good. Oh.
You get a lizard of your own.
No, I got a nice breeze coming in.
Well, that would
Christ.
actually, Leonard Nimoy turned out to be a better singer than Shatner.
Well,
I've never heard Shatner
Your
actually
neighbor's
sing,
cat
he just
is a better
recites.
singer than Shatner.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just recorded something not long ago. I played it on the morning show. He's still recording these, taking these songs and singing them. Then he Won't Get Fooled Again once. I'm like, what?
Yeah, but he does like Mr. French did with It Ain't Me, Babe. He
It
just
Ain't Me,
talks.
Babe, yeah.
He just talks with music in the background. It's like he does.
And now the latest duet with William Shatner and Sebastian Cabot.
Yeah.
Oh, that's
I heard Sean Hannity singing The Devil Went Down to Georgia. He wasn't bad.
Was he actually singing?
Yeah.
Oh, that's weird. That'd be different.
That's country. You don't really have to sing it.
That's right. Yeah. Look at me. I sing country real good, and that's just not singing. So,
Yeah, you can fart country.
yeah. Last night she told me to. But I
I
ain't
remember
gonna.
that song. Yeah.
That was
What was that,
was
Fred
it Question Mark
Bovine
and the
or whatever the hell?
Mysterians or what?
Eh? What?
Go ahead.
Sam the Sham and the Pharaohs.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
And that was loose sounding too. So it was, I couldn't spell. And the way he did that was like, I don't
I
know.
couldn't
That came.
spell or what.
Yeah, it was like,
I have another one that says you can't say on the radio.
Yeah.
Like,
you can't poop on the radio.
yeah, you can't
Yeah.
poop on the radio.
You can't physically,
Please,
but
please,
that's recommended.
please don't poop on the radio. It's Don pooping on the phone. What the hell's going on?
It took me like 10
Now,
minutes.
who was
to
that
clean
dude?
off last night. That's
Red.
disgusting.
Oh, Red Bovine.
Red bovine.
Yeah, what
So
do
mine.
you, that was the one that Donna always requests. All his songs are about the little boy and his puppy,
Oh,
and it's like, okay,
good God Almighty!
geez.
She requests one more fucking red so loud I'm gonna slit my fucking throat.
Tony likes that one you play on your show a lot, Steve. That what
Disco
about
Duck.
me? It isn't fair.
Oh yeah,
Oh
what about me?
God,
You
those
know that one
6-year-old
should be
kids.
sung by Dr. Hook. What about me?
Either that or the
Oh,
five
that's
man,
family.
either that or the 5-man electrical band.
Oh yeah.
The thing is, I played the 5-man electrical band like 3 times on the Fun Hour because in the '60s they were actually groovy. They didn't have that stupid sign song yet, and it's the only thing that people play, and it was their worst song ever. Like Mr. Bojangles, the Nitty Gritty Smell My Stinky Finger band, they were in the '60s. They were groovy too. They were really good, and then they came out with that stupid novelty song,
What? The
Mr.
American Dream?
Mr.
Oh, Mr. Bo.
Bojangles.
Mr. Bowl Ankles or something.
Yeah,
Mr.
Mr. Bow-legged ankles.
But in the 80s, they did an American Dream. I thought, but Linda Ronstadt was doing that with them.
Who?
Linda Ronstadt was doing backup vocals with them on that one.
With the nerdy, gritty.
Back then, it was just a
Yeah.
dirt band in the 80s.
Yeah, they
Voila,
changed it a
an
couple times.
American Dream. Where we
Oh, I
can-
only remember them when they were the jerk band. I only remember that I've
Did you say
seen
jerk
Jim naked.
band?
I've seen Jim naked in the moonlight.
Oh, see Jim naked in the.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, there's another one.
Oh yeah.
Uh-oh.
Jamaica is a pygmy on site. That one.
There's another one. Oh, God, I wish I could think of it. Oh, I'll think of it when I'm in bed tonight or something.
Well, write it down.
Man.
I'm coming up with songs for the new album now.
Yay.
Starting
Don't be-
kind of recording. It
Want me to do
always-
lead vocals on it?
No, it always starts out slow. Because I can tell the first 3 songs on Can You Feel It? Because they're not quite as creative as the rest of the album. It's not until the stride hits.
Yeah.
So there's a part of me that thinks, dang, like the first 2 or 3 songs of this are probably going to, I'm not going to say they suck, but they're not going to, it's kind of a struggle to get it going. Kind of like that thing that Tony plays with the guy that's like trying to spin that thing on the airplane to get it started. It's kind of how it is.
Uh-huh.
I remember it now. Well, I'm thinking. The song, I didn't mean to change it, but I remember it. The song Black Velvet sounds like you say Kenny Rogers or whatever it is.
Yeah.
Does it sound like it? Kenny Rogers. Okay,
I
I'm
thought it was
sorry.
Linda Rogers or something.
I just sound like Kenny Rogers. Kenny Rogers.
Well, it's not Butch.
She like
Doing
didn't
it
get
with
paid
Becky, huh?
I think she didn't get paid for that song for like a decade.
Who did that song? Black
There's
Velvet.
some no-name woman
Bonnie
from
Raitt?
Canada. No, some Canadian woman. I don't see.
Oh.
Wasn't anybody everybody ever heard of?
Yeah, one-hit wonder kind of thing.
Black Velvet. A lot of miles. That's what her name.
A lot of miles. Yeah.
A lot of miles. Yeah, she's got a lot of miles on her. Boy, darn, you look pretty sharp in that Starfleet uniform.
Tries to torment me with that AI stuff.
Who is that? Really God's talking that picture, or did we talk about that before?
What?
Oh, now that guy's. I mean, darn. I mean,
No, it's AI. I just said that.
is it AI?
Tormenting me with the AI stuff. Yeah.
Well,
You said on there.
I wonder what this behind me is. That AI,
No.
or is that just? That's just the. That's just on a loop.
You've had that for a couple of years, Steve. AI wasn't that good a couple of years ago.
Oh yeah, that's true. Before I just had a still image of it, but now I finally got some flashing lights and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the flashing lights.
You remember one year for Christmas I put a Christmas tree in my back there. Remember that?
Not really.
Oh, cool, probably for the
I
best.
just know I like that one a lot better than when you did like the Next Generation where it just looked like the Hilton lobby.
Oh yeah.
I don't understand that. Why would you take something that cool looking and when you reboot it, like, hey, let's just make it all beige and Home Depot like Pergo flooring. Shit,
Yeah.
it's just like I guess I'm
It was
not
the
a
late
Star Trek
'80s. It
fan,
was the
so
beige decade.
I know I'm not even a Star Trek fan, and that pisses me off because I really liked the aesthetics of the '60s Star Trek.
Yeah. But I do like this background. It's really cool.
Yeah, I like it. The bowling chairs.
Yeah. I uh, I did find one today that I wanted to try and use, but I don't think it's going to be any good. That because it's
And Next Generation.
Kind of liked what you had before.
it's got the elk. Why is it stuff? Yeah, it's got animated elk cars and everything.
This looks like a Casio calculator.
Yeah, yeah.
I'm just kidding, Steve. Use whatever you want.
No, I like this one better.
Yeah, I like that one. It actually looks like you're somewhere.
Oh yeah,
It looks like you're somebody.
Yeah. You should really sit on the bridge, Captain. You don't look like you're anybody when you sit somewhere else, especially on a Horace face. Oh, sorry.
At least in Star Trek, we showed them where the bathroom was.
Oh yeah.
Occupado.
There is no other door on this bridge, though. So how now do they go pee?
That's behind the sliding door, the turbo crapper.
That turned out good. Our director commentary turned out good. I've watched it a couple times.
Oh, really? Did I watch that, or I can't remember if I watched
I don't
that.
know.
But
The funniest part of it was when I lost my internet in the lava lamp with the bra. It just stayed there, and Darren's like, I don't remember this scene. And Tony's like, well, that's when the bra got caught. He says, I just don't remember it lasting this long. It's just a still image of the bra. I don't know. This is kind of funny.
Yeah.
So I left that part in.
Ah.
Saturdalia next.
Oh, nice.
We'll need Allie and Molly.
Was
Boy, you talking about cats and dogs.
Oh yeah. Was Owen part of Saturday?
Just a cameo. I don't think it's worth us doing the schedule thing over it. I'll offer it to him, but
well, it's his fault to be on the other side of the planet.
Yeah, I can't think of anybody else that would be relevant to include in that.
Yeah, we don't need like Big Bob because he just had one and Miss Vicky.
Yeah, everybody was just Big Bob. To be honest, he probably wouldn't have even remembered doing a cameo in it.
Probably. Probably.
That and those people.
Oh no!
It would be like one in the IMDb trivia for the last page of summer. Somebody put in there that was like the first time that the Land of the Lost cast was ever together. I didn't put that. Somebody else did. And,
that's cool.
But the thing is, I mean, I would never ask Wesley or Kathy to be in that director commentary because I don't think they've ever seen it.
Oh man.
It kind of annoys me a little bit. Mm-hmm. I mean, it does annoy me.
Mm-hmm.
They can watch what they want to watch. I don't care. But it's more like it surprises me a little bit.
Well, Wesley doesn't answer me anymore. I love you, Wesley, for watching, but you don't watch this shit.
I know. Yeah, Wesley, you're a butthole if you're not answer Steve. No, actually, I'm going to put that. I want to put that thing. I keep threatening to put that wrong channel thing that we did with Wesley and put it on the Land of the Lost board.
Oh, that'd be cool.
The Facebook page. The thing is, it's moderated, so there's a chance they're like, "Oh, this isn't a stupid AI slop image, so I'm not going to put it on." Except
I heard an episode of Wrong Channel the other day. It was on archive.org. It was the last episode of Channel Suspects, and it became Wrong Channel with Wesley on there with us.
Yeah, there's a Pickle Express episode.
Yeah.
I think that was the funniest episode we ever did because he didn't show up until a half hour into it. But we were already hilarious before he even showed up. We just had a rhythm going. And that was about the pickles and stuff. Oh my gosh, it was good. And then he showed up and it was great. And I think Allie showed up after Wesley left.
Uh-huh.
And that's when we kind of Yeah, this when we became the wrong channel officially, I think.
Yeah.
Episode 166.
Yep. It's up on archive.org if you want to go see it or watch it.
So are all the Apology None Fun Hours. And you can access them by going to the apologynone.com homepage. And it's right there.
Yeah, I think. I gotta look. I don't think was that thewrongchannel.net or wrongchannel.net?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I guess I should know how to get there. I got
It's
links to it on the Apology None page. I think that's how I find it.
It's not wrongchannel. Was it net or com?
I don't know, Steve. Fart. Is that fart?
Not fart. Maybe if I do just a search.
There was I don't know if it was Saturday Night Live, it was a long time ago, but some financial company, and they're like, we're so conservative in our outlook and stuff. We waited a long time before embracing the internet, and only one domain name was left. So you come visit us at such and such financial at www.clownpenis.fart.
I didn't know. I didn't know we have wrong channel shows on TuneIn.
I don't know what TuneIn is.
It's just another thing. There's Halloween 2021, Independence Day.
That was our last ever episode.
Rocket and Space.
That's the one we did with what?
Playboy Bunnies, Christopher Columbus. At the Races, that was those Super Blands. 4-inch Tall Terry.
Those were all
Chaos on the
later season episodes. Those were good. They were all. We got pretty damn good.
Oh yeah. Huh. Why isn't it playing?
Get in touch with Allie.
Chaos on the
I guess it means no.
I haven't talked to Allie for a while.
I was kind of talking to Tony because he usually talks to her about doing the show.
Just Facebook Messenger. That's there for anybody to use.
Well, usually every week you say Allie's working, so she can't make it. So I was just asking.
All right. But if you need to get in touch with her, you don't need a middleman. You can just.
Well, I know I'm the one who initially got her here again, but you just kind of had been regularly touching base about the show with her, so that's why I asked.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like her.
Wow, this is October 2nd, 2016.
Oh my God.
Oh, I was just a little kid then.
Yeah, episode 168. And this is on Podchaser. How did some of these get up on different sites?
Podchaser.
Yeah.
Hey, Kendra.
Hi, Kendra.
We're doing pretty good. How are you? So next time I do have the webcam, I'll show you like the new gator head that I made and show it in comparison with the old one because I changed the whole shape of it.
Oh.
The thing is, I changed the shape of it in the 3D on the computer like over a year ago, just because I wanted to improve it. That's why I think I didn't like totally shit myself when I found out I crushed the gator head, because I'm like, well, I've kind of been looking for an excuse to make a new one anyway. Do you want little 3D like printed trees, Darn? Like dead trees?
Or like your sprues.
Yeah.
They're literal trees. Because when I make 3D prints, you can choose how they call them like helpers, foundation. They're little. It's like scaffold. Think of a scaffold. So if I've got something that's printed and it's got a lot of weird angles, it will shoot up scaffolding from the ground to keep things erect. And then when it's done printing, you got to tear off all that scaffolding or sand it off.
You said
Well,
erect.
yeah, erect. Well, this new printer, the program, it comes with like it defaults with trees, and it actually makes literal trees that are support structures. I mean, they're actually round with the branches. It looks funny. I've
Can you
got like
switch
a
it to
whole
boob?
like petrified forest of these things.
Can you switch it to boobs?
Yeah.
Because I might need a new 3D printer. Yeah, I could take some of them. You think they'd work with minis? Was that what you were thinking?
Yeah, maybe. It just I don't know what else to do other than throw them away, but they are little trees. They're kind of neat.
Yeah, I'd take a few.
Okay, or just take them all and throw away the ones you don't. I uh, but yeah, the whole thing is enclosed, and it's got a thing on the top that you can put 4 filament reels in, and it's enclosed, and you can actually dehydrate them. You can put on the setting on the computer screen and dehydrate the reels. So it took me like 12 hours to dehydrate them yesterday before I started my print. Uh, you can't have any moisture in a filament reel.
Duh. I'm kidding. I didn't know that.
Yeah. Somebody
I
in
guess
Bradenton.
Do what?
I thought you petered, your conversation had petered out.
No, I was just figuring out what it could do to bind up a print by having moisture in the filament, because I know it heats up the filament and melts it. So I guess if you've got moisture in it, that would, I don't know if it would make it expand or if it would just cause steam.
Or just
Whatever it
bits of
does, it
steam
does
Maybe
it.
would
It's
or
rough.
make the melting point and the melting time and everything unpredictable.
Yeah, or make micro bubbles. Anything that would cause it to bind, it will. I mean, anything that can go wrong with this stuff. But I mean, knock on wood, I've made some decent big prints with it so far. I had one fail, but it's because I don't want to go into this. It's boring. But I did make a lower jaw, and all I got were trees. I didn't get a jaw at the end. I'm like, it seems too good to be true that the print was only going to be 2 hours long. It's like, that's because it didn't actually make the jaw; it just made trees. And but I looked into my slicer program, and my jaw was only transparent; it wasn't even seeing it. So, so I right clicked on it and clicked repair, and then it made the walls more rigid, and then I was able to do the jaw. It's an interesting thing. A lot of trial and error, a lot of crying.
I like when I wake up in the morning.
Yeah.
Hey, Darn, you want to use the old 3D printer?
No, thank you.
Okay, I don't
I'm
know
trying
where
to.
to put it really.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I'm trying to get rid of stuff.
Yeah, it's nice. It just kind of needs a filament sensor, which probably isn't a lot. I think one of the reasons I got rid of that or replaced that printer is because it's called a Cobra Max, and it was like 3 or 4 years since the last time I used it. So now I'm trying to find parts for it, different things. And they're like, oh, yeah, the Cobra Max 3. No, just the Cobra Max. Yeah, the Cobra Max 3. No. The Cobra Max 1. Oh, the 1S? No. It's almost, you know what I mean? It's just like, it's impossible to find anything for it because they never called it like Cobra Max 1, so it's just like,
I went through the same thing on mine, trying to find the manual or the drivers and stuff. And it hadn't been that long.
You having trouble finding stuff for yours too?
I eventually did, but I went through the exact same thing. They list out all the old models, and to them, the old model is 3 years ago, and 5 years ago it doesn't even exist anymore.
Right, that's kind of how it is, and and it had the nozzle on it. The hot end was called a volcano type or whatever, and it was the only one that had that. And all the subsequent versions of that machine had different kinds. So it's probably meant that mine was inferior or something, but I don't know. It's okay. I made some good prints with it. No regrets. It is kind of a waste of money that I made. It's not, because I had a lot of fun with that Florida Man thing.
Yeah.
And the one that I have now, it wouldn't have been available then, that technology. So what can you do? Just part of it. You like replace the computer, you have one and you gotta pay more for another. So what the hell are you trying to get rid of? You just got rid of everything when you moved out here.
And if you remember, we had to end up bringing 2 moving trucks instead of the one I've been planning on.
Hi, Kendra.
It's funny watching Kendra and Darren fight when it's just she's on the comment thing.
Well,
Is Kendra related?
No.
My daughter.
Oh,
No.
okay.
No, she's just my daughter.
Oh,
Yeah.
I mean, it's Kenny's niece.
Yeah.
No, my knees are fine.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They get calloused. My knees get calloused sometimes. No, I'm just kidding.
I went from a 5 or 6 bedroom with a basement to a 3 bedroom without a basement. So I didn't get rid of enough stuff.
On Facebook, I see stuff from like mid-century modern pages, and they had a house in Jacksonville that they put up there from this 50s or early 60s, and it was, it's right up my alley because I love that stuff. But it had a basement that was all finished. It was like with the paneling and the bar, and I'm like, you get a basement in Jacksonville. And I was looking at the outside, and it was built on kind of a terrace. I guess that's the only way they could do it.
Oh, okay.
So I guess you got like a split level that's kind of on a hill. You can pull it off.
Right.
Maybe in Fort Caroline.
Maybe it's kind of a hilly region.
From what I remember, yeah.
I don't know if you were there, but we worked on one house that it was the only place I ever remember working on that had a basement. It was little, and it was brick, and it looked like a dungeon, and it was kind of round. And all I could think is, I don't know, maybe that place was kind of on a hill, or maybe they really water sealed that thing like a swimming pool or something.
Yeah, we just had 6 sump pumps below it.
Well, they did it. But I don't even know because swimming pools are dependent on the water in the pool to keep it down.
Right.
Because we worked on one place. It looked like an earthquake had happened. The pool deck was just crumbled. It looked like an earthquake. It's like, what the heck happened here? And our, boss man Jack said they drained the water out of it, and the pool popped out of the ground. It was an in-ground pool because the water table's below the ground. And I guess it depended on that water. But I've seen dry pools in Florida before that didn't do that. So I don't know what the heck happened.
I think water tables are different places.
I always just figured it was 3 feet or 3.5 feet. I don't, because there's a place right on Nassauville that, the main drag. And Gracie and I were actually looking at this place to buy. It was cheap. And they had an in-ground pool that was empty. And it didn't pop out of the ground. So I don't know.
Maybe it hadn't popped out of the ground yet.
Yeah, or the structure of it is like super heavy or something like that.
Yeah.
But with a water table that high, do they have to do like they do in New Orleans, where you can't have like a graveyard? Everybody has to be in like a box above ground.
No, it's not that bad. We've got graveyards and stuff. But I have heard that everybody has to have like above ground graves there. New Orleans is kind of, that whole place is like under the whole city is under the sea level.
Right.
So like that might Amsterdam or
our Amsterdam too. Remember that when they had the dams broke, and then they had the prime minister interviewed, and they asked about the flooding and stuff, and he's like, "Fucking dikes."
And he goes, "Oh, you want to talk about the flooding? Yeah, the dikes didn't."
We kind of figured that all Dutch guys just cuss.
Yeah.
Because my grandpa had a friend named Pete that was Dutch, and all he did was just every sentence he had the F bomb in it.
Oh yeah.
And then he would go eat a
So
pound
if
of raw
anybody's
hamburger.
interested in getting me a present, somebody in Bradenton, Florida, has a 1979 Plymouth Volare 4-door sedan, slant six. It has 22,000 miles on it, and he wants
Wow.
like 17
No,
grand for it, and it's
didn't know you
perfect.
were into the compacts.
That's like a big car by today's standards.
It's still in the
Oh,
Malays state.
Lordy.
So what did you say? He ate a pound of raw hamburger?
Yeah.
Yeah. Grandma was making meatloaf, and he wanted her to let him eat his before she cooked it.
No shit.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dutch.
Well,
That
RFK's
freaky
Jr. says
deaky
that's
Dutch
okay.
bastard. If you're watching
RFK
this,
Jr.
Pete,
says
God
that's
bless you.
okay.
I'm sure he's hadn't been with us for a while, but he was kind of up there back in the 80s. I'll never forget. It was like midnight, and him and my grandpa were out trying to fix my stupid piece of shit Audi because it was broke down, and we were trying to fix it in front of our house. And we were missing a tool, needed a screwdriver, needed something. We're like, well, we can't do anything. And Pete was just like, well, just knock on the door across the street and get a fucking screwdriver. We're just like, it's like it's 12, it's midnight. Everybody's just like, just get the fuck over there and do it. And Lloyd's like, go over there and knock. And I knocked and nobody answered. Thank God. That would have been so humiliating. Yeah, there's this crazy Dutch bastard. Can you give a screwdriver before he kills us? I don't, oh my gosh.
I don't remember ever meeting him. I may have.
I think it was just maybe one visit because I remembered that, and I remember us. We watched that movie, that dumb one, that Christine, the VHS of that, the Stephen King movie, and I remember we watched that with Pete. That's my only two memories of him.
Never heard of him.
Huh?
No, he was a friend of my grandpa's. You wouldn't have.
Oh.
Except I probably mentioned it before, so you might have then. Colorful character.
Sounds like it.
I'm guessing he had something to do with piloting and stuff.
I don't know how Lloyd met him, or Grandpa, or however he wanted to be addressed. I used to call him Grandpa, and eventually everyone else is calling Lloyd, so I just started calling him Lloyd. And then Lloyd went to my grandma, when they were alone, and he was like, he's not calling me Grandpa anymore. I don't know if it hurt his feelings or whatever, so I don't know what he wants to be called. He wasn't much of a grandpa kind of character. He is very much hated kids. Kind of like me.
It's kind of grandpa-ish.
Grandpas usually like spoil the kids. It's dads that hate the kids.
Well, they give you that Werther's candy, the little brown candies. They're supposed to give you those.
My grandpa, he didn't. The only sweets he ever did was oatmeal cookies, and mostly he just ate salads. He ate salads and just smoked like a chimney.
Well, no wonder he was cussing all the damn time.
I know.
And stewed tomatoes.
Stewed tomatoes. I don't get that rabbit
I'd be
food
cussing
stuff
all the time too.
Yeah.
So there are two types of grandpas. There's the retired grandpas who don't really do much. Those are the ones that dote on their grandkids. Then you got the grandpas that are still doing shit every day, and they don't have time for freaking kids.
Oh, that was ours. Yeah.
I decided I think I'm going to write a children's book. And it's called "We Should Stay Off Other People's Fucking Lawns."
That's a good one.
I forgot about that. I'm glad. I'm surprised I remembered it.
I
just came up with it today, but that was today was a long time ago.
Oh, you should do like me and just hum it, or not hum it, but put it into your record it into your phone video whenever you come up with an idea. And then what I'll do is like Monday morning, I'll go through all of my musings I did on the phone and write them down onto either my document for this, or a lot of times, sometimes it's humming stuff for a song idea, and I'll do those. Let's go through all the stuff that I just hummed or said into my phone. It's a good habit to have, because especially you don't have to worry about it. But if you take a gummy, boy, you come up with some fantastic stuff, but it will disappear in 5 seconds.
Yeah.
It's like if you don't have that phone with you, just forget it. I'll be right back. I'm gonna pee myself.
Oh, we got in just time. I was about ready to go pee myself.
Huh? Pee yourself.
You guys should start OnlyFans sites. There's money in that.
Pee yourself. What, OnlyFans site? Well, I've heard of OnlyFans.
Only pants. Yeah, that was it.
Only. No, OnlyFans. I've heard of that. What is that?
It's for
Yeah, it's like,
internet hookers.
yeah, basically. Except for you have to join one hooker site and then she'll
Oh, I thought it was okay. Never mind.
show you stuff. Except for I think it was like 50% of the women under 30 had their own sites.
Oh,
Damn. Maybe I should make a page of Virginia. She's
there
a.
you go.
Oh, hell.
Yeah, make it AI Virginia.
Yeah, Virginia. That would be interesting, creating an AI Virginia, wouldn't it?
Yeah.
Kind of interactive, and she can answer you. And
Yeah.
that would be like, oh, son of a.
So when I was married, I wouldn't want to make a AI Michelle, but I would have made a AI Darn for her to talk to.
Oh, well.
Because my goal isn't to talk more, it's to talk less. So if I can get an AI to do it for me.
Maybe I should make one for an AI Steve for Miss Vicky. That way, when she tells me to shut up, I'd actually do it.
Yeah.
You know? Introducing new AI husband. Well, they probably have those. I did see somewhere where they had you can create an AI boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yeah.
You can have it do all kinds of weird things. I canceled my subscription though, huh? What?
Except for the things that I would actually want from a girlfriend. They're not really stuff you do over a computer.
Yeah.
I'm waiting for the Tesla bots.
There you go. Look at those Japanese ones that are like, 30 grand or some stupid thing.
They actually have robots that,
Yes, Steve.
are they just like,
Yes, Steve.
companions?
How would I know?
Not sex bots, I hope.
No, I'm sure they do in Japan.
Well, it's strange over there. I have seen some robots on YouTube stuff. I always thought it was AI generated.
I'm making my own sex bot. Right now, it just looks like a pile of Amazon boxes. It's starting to take shape.
I want my sex bot to kind of resemble a B9 robot on Lost in Space.
There you go.
Danger, danger, alien approaching. Pretty brave, pretty young Steve. At least I think I'm funny. That's all that matters.
I missed it.
You did. We were talking about sex bots. It's okay.
Oh. You know what I was thinking the whole time I was away?
About sex?
No.
About peeing.
No, close. I was thinking of that song, the 80s. Poop yourself.
Poop you, yeah.
That's all I could hear in my head. Wasn't there another part of the song? He's like, pee yourself. So it's like he says, poop yourself and pee yourself.
I always thought it was owner of a lonely heart.
I thought it was owner of a lonely fart.
You didn't.
All right, I thought it was. I still would say that song "Magic" by Pilot is saying something different, but we won't
Yeah,
go there
yeah.
again. I heard it on the radio the other day. I'm like, how could they not think it says that?
I never
I
ever
didn't think
thought
it
he
said
said that.
no, it would. The thought wouldn't have crossed my mind because I'm not
Because
obsessed with that particular body part.
I don't either. But I hear.
Yes,
I don't hear
you are.
the jick in. Well,
Yeah,
I
it is
am, and I still
doubtful.
never heard it. I'm just
Yeah,
kidding. No,
yeah. I don't hear the jick in magic. And I just
it's the Darren.
all I
He's
hear is
talking
a
about
dick.
that one we used to roller skate to from Pilot.
Whoa,
Ho
ho,
ho
ho.
ho! It's magic. He thinks it's my dick. It's like
Yeah.
it never
Not your
sounded
dick.
like my dick.
Not your dick, my dick.
I'm not going to try it. You know,
It's Steve's dick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cheese. No, that's not it.
It's
Little
cheese
bit.
stick.
Little bit of trivia. Alan Parsons produced that, and basically the band Pilot ended up being his band for the Alan Parsons project.
So it's basically talking about Alan Parsons Project's dick then.
Yeah, there you go.
Something like that.
Joel has a song called Maynard's Dick. Maynard's the singer.
I don't like that other one. That other song, I don't like spiders and dicks.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, this is getting dirty. We have children watching.
Yeah.
We do?
That one
So,
that Putt wrote about, never mind.
I'm looking. Well, Putt wrote something. Okay. Peebo passed away.
Who?
Old Peebo Bryson.
Oh, really? Oh, that's a shame.
Never heard of her. Or him.
If ever you're in my arms. Is that people, Preston?
Like, how would I don't know. I don't listen
That doesn't even ring a bell. None of it does.
This time.
soul music. Maybe.
Did you say what Kendra said?
No.
What? No, what'd you say?
She's talking about Lloyd, our grandpa
She
Lloyd.
says
He
really
might
good.
have hated kids, but I remember one point in time that he told Dad and Isa that you don't like kids, but he sure likes me and my brother without know why he's like Nathan.
You're going to have to ask Kendra to translate that into English for us.
Or co-pilot.
I think
No,
she's like
Copilot
doing
thinks,
voice to
like-
text or something.
Yeah.
Anyway, I think she was saying that Lloyd liked her and her brother Nathan, but didn't like us.
Oh, that's entirely possible. There's a lot of that going around.
Okay,
hated
yeah.
That's
me,
how
I
a plane
thought
works.
he-
It has a barbell in the middle of it.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, he did have the number 10 hit. If you're in my arms again, I love that song.
I don't even know how it goes. None of it rings a bell.
And he also sang with Berta Flack, "Tonight I celebrate my love."
Well, I've heard that before.
Yeah.
So you can have a jet engine that's basically just shaped like a J. No. Yeah, like a J with both openings pointed backwards and like a spark plug in it.
Yeah.
And
I'll
you
be right back.
fill it with fuel and fire it off over and over until it heats up. And then you don't need the spark plug, and then it just squirts fuel in, and then it sucks air in the short side of the J, and it explodes. And are you familiar with that, Tony?
Sure, but it's so much nicer if you got the air intake on the front where it gets a little extra ram effect.
And it's also nice where it doesn't explode. And Kendra says, I don't know why he liked Nathan. Sorry.
You guys were fairly
well
well behaved.
Mail. And it's like if the mailman doesn't stop at the mailbox, then that's good because then I can tell the dogs no mail today. But if it stops, then they want to go out and get the mail, and they go nuts when we go out because they get to spend time in the front yard and eat the snake weed and stuff. But there will be times where I wouldn't have any mail except for Nathan's bank statement that keeps coming in or something.
You can write "not here" on it, and maybe that does something. Probably not.
I don't give a damn.
Do you have to put the flag back up? And I don't know. Or I could tell Nathan, hey, tell something's credit union that you don't live in Florida. But that would be mean because I don't really talk to him other than that. I don't want the one time I talk to him to be a bitching kind of thing because that would make me a dork.
Yeah. Just put it in your neighbor's mailbox.
Yeah, there you go.
No, he like has his mail. Well, I don't know. You remember that Lloyd's plane like that, and the tail and the whole rear of the plane was twisted out like a pretzel because there was a windstorm where it was parked at the airport. And I was going to ask him. I don't. I guess I just thought of it like 2 days ago, so it's a little late to ask him. But I'm like, so is that something you were able to fix, or is that like if that happens to a plane, it just deems it unsafe and you can't even fix it anymore?
Well, considering that they are fishing World War II fighter planes out of the ocean, they've been sitting in the ocean for 80 years. They're fishing them out of the ocean and making them flyable again. Now, of course, it's probably replaced every piece of aluminum in the entire aircraft, but
except for the serial
depends
number.
on how much money do you want to spend and how much work you want to put in.
Well, I mean, I understand. I mean, technically, Lloyd could have had it straightened out or had it cut and a new tail put on it, but then it's like I just don't know what the FAA allows for plane repairs. And that's what I'm getting at.
It's just they've got to inspect it as it comes together. Now you're talking about, was it a windstorm that damaged it?
Yeah, it looked like it was rear-ended by a bigger plane. I mean, it was all twisted up.
That's a B-36. There was a whole bunch of them. I think it was Carswell Air Force Base, and a tornado hit and picked them up and banged them all into each other. And that plane's the size of a football field.
Oh, that one there?
Yeah, that's the B-36. And
was there any advantage to being a pusher?
No, as they found out, no. They thought maybe that there would be less, interference with the thrust and all that, but it just caused nothing but problems. It overheated.
The blades in the back, you mean?
Yeah.
I thought you were talking about a drug. I thought you were like the guy that goes to the playgrounds and tells kids, it'll make you feel good.
Yeah, I think if it had any advantage, you'd see something more often.
Yeah. Because you see them occasionally, but it had tremendous overheat. Because the problem is those were the 4360s engines, 4-row radial, which means you had 4 rows of 7 cylinders each. And that back row, if that got any cooling air at all, it was a miracle.
Well, also what they figured, they tried to put the little wings in front of the big wings, and the problem with that is the fuel switch that goes from one tank to another is like a very awkward place in the cockpit.
Yeah, I don't know if that's true.
No, Bob Denver, no one.
So it killed Bob Denver, Gilligan.
Yeah.
No, I don't know that it wasn't the design of the airplane.
It was the particular the way they built that particular one. They put the fuel selector switch in non-standard position. It was supposed to be where you could get at it easily, and for some reason they saw fit to putting it behind the pilot.
Well, and John Denver knew about it, knew it was a problem, and him and his mechanic were planning on moving it. So, I mean, it wasn't like a surprise. He knew that it was in the wrong place.
It's still kind of surprising because he was goofing around. He was playing with that thing, and he got so distracted he didn't realize he was headed straight down.
Well, I think it was like I don't know the actual controls, but when he was reaching back to do it, either his hand or his foot, whatever it was on that lever, made it do the nosedive.
Because those planes, those are the Burt Rutan designed planes with the canard, they call it, with the tail forward. Those have unusually good flight characteristics. So they don't do stupid shit like that. He must have been really distracted, or maybe wasn't all there that particular moment or something like that. Just didn't realize he was going straight down.
Well, they did say he was sober, I think, his that part of it.
It always struck me as weird.
So there's a game called Kerbal Space Program, and it's really good science, but it's about building, like the space program, building rockets, sending them to the moons and all other planets and landing. It's not 100% because you need a supercomputer to calculate all the real gravity between planets and stuff.
Right.
But it's really good. So you do rockets and you have stages and everything, but you can also build airplanes. And the only ones I ever had any luck building were the ones with the canards forward.
Ah.
They were a lot easier to control. So that proves that it was John Denver's fault.
Yeah.
Well, our grandpa Lloyd, going back to him, he had a friend who had one of those. And we've actually got a picture of my grandpa sitting in one. But yeah, his friend, he wrecked his too.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if it was a runway accident. I guess he wasn't injured or severely injured anyway, but yeah, it is cracked up as well.
Lloyd showed one of his friends how you could fly up to a mountain real low and then go up a valley and use some thermal layer to kind of shoot right up the side of the mountain. And his friend tried it. That's how his friend died.
Because he took Lloyd's advice?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
Oh, that's horrible.
Well, I don't know that it was because of Lloyd's advice, but Lloyd might have been. This is what you never do.
He was a stinker. I mean, not well.
Yeah, pilots are going to die.
Yeah, it's kind of like when Darren's ex Michelle. She told him, she's like, Timmy wrecked his motorcycle, broke his arm, and Darren's response was, "Yeah, that's what they're for."
Yeah, it's true.
It is. It was my shoulder, to be precise, but still.
So I'm liking the new dogs so far.
Mm.
Well, good. Lewis wanted to see him, but they are having rain. It's their rainy season start, and when it rains there, they get like no signal. So that's probably why he hasn't been able to show up.
When Sally, she's the fat beagle, instead of jumping up on you, she just sits up on her hind end. And because she's kind of oval shaped, she looks a lot like a penguin when she does that. But they both sleep with the tots. So when I wake up in the morning and they come out and they see me, they all get so excited.
Yeah, a fellow I knew years ago had a dachshund, a little wiener dog. And that dog was so fat and his butt was so big, he could sit on his butt with all four legs off the ground.
Yeah. Sally's getting svelte comparatively. She's probably still 30 pounds overweight. Oh,
wait,
stop.
There's Hooker Hill.
Yep.
Oh,
I'm
just in
not
time
sure
for
what's
that.
going on there. There's one
Yeah,
guy with a
Hooker
bicycle.
Hill. That was an old putt thing when this was playing before. I said, "Look at all the hookers." He goes, "That's Hooker Hill."
Tonight on a very special episode of Hooker Hill.
Yeah, that actually made it onto a Real Precious Moments on YouTube.
Yeah. Hooker Hill.
Hooker Hill.
I love how
And it's our
casual
putt.
everybody is.
Um,
That's interesting.
So,
That's a Southern California thing. There's a perfectly good sidewalk, but everybody's walking on the street.
Well, I was on here in Florida all the time.
Really? I mean, the sidewalk's right there. Nothing wrong with the sidewalk, and yet they walk down the middle of the damn street.
Yeah, bicycles are probably riding on the sidewalk.
Yeah, they are. It's like, dude, how about, the thing that's made for
supposed to
the
be the
thing, you
opposite.
do that thing.
Yeah. But that happens here a lot where bicycles are on the sidewalk and the pedestrians are in the street.
Yeah.
Mr. Safety would have a heart attack.
Yeah, it would.
Seeing that.
Because not too many people know this, but it's actually, in a lot of areas, it's actually against the rules to ride your bicycle on the sidewalk.
Yeah, I think it is here too.
Yeah, you got to ride with traffic. This is a vehicle. And Kendra says, I know we were good kids.
well, I didn't go that far.
And these kids,
well behaved.
and these cops around here, I don't know about up anywhere else in Florida. These cops around here, they will get you if you don't have lights on your bike and you're riding
Really?
at night.
Oh, at night, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah,
So
I'm pretty good about it.
So I found a mobile mechanic. So he came
Yay.
by and looked at the car, and I showed him the how you jack up a 911 as far as lifting it, not as far as messing it up.
Right.
So there's a little square hole in the bottom under the passenger or under the doors, basically, and you stick a looks like a paddle with the whatever through, and then jack that up. And I didn't have one, so he's ordering one of those.
Ooh.
And when he
Yeah, my
gets it,
MG was like that. It had a little, I think there was a cover that you had to pop off, and then the jack had a tubular thing that would stick, and then you would
Car
click it on.
talk.
yeah.
And my
So
the bug, it just has this little square thing that's under the running board, and you fit the jack into that and lift it up.
seems like I've I don't know that I ever lifted a bug, but that does sound familiar, so maybe I have.
MG, you just lift it up, put a shoebox under it.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
A couple of guys, we just rather than fooling around with the jack, I was working on the brakes. We had a couple of guys. We just picked the damn thing up.
Yeah.
Literally weighed 1,500 pounds.
Oh, you know what? I was playing the drums yesterday,
Oh my god!
and I've been kind of looking at getting Hot Wheels cars like off Amazon or whatever, and they're expensive. Well, I was playing the drums, and I'm like, what the heck's that? I had a 71 Javelin Mark Donahue edition in the blister pack still. But it's it's not old. It's not like a early 70s, but and I was like, what the heck? And I pulled it up, and I had pulled the blister off the cardboard a little so I could take the car out. But it's like, I don't remember ever getting this. I've got the red, white, and blue Javelin, so that's kind of cool to have. It was just kind of a surprise. I'm like, I don't remember getting that.
Yeah, he was really successful. He came out of nowhere. It's like because the Trans Am series was mostly Mustangs and Camaros and all that. And here he shows up with an AMC, and everybody's like, "What the hell is that?" And he ends up, just dominating for a couple of years.
He had that. They played, I guess, a Matador or a Rebel, but yet that he really put them on the map for racing. But then he floofied in Europe in some IndyCar. It was like right after that. It was in the 70s. He didn't last very long.
Yeah, I think 77 he passed away, if I remember correctly.
That's too bad.
Yeah. Well, that was back in the day. Racing was dangerous. Nowadays, the car is just shredded, and the driver's got like a sore knee.
Yeah.
It sucks.
I was going around turn 3, and the tire off of Billy Elliott's car ended up in my driver's seat, and so I was surrounded with this tire. It was going around my body, and it kept spinning and spinning faster and faster. And the next thing I know, I ejected. I hit the eject button, and I just shot through the roof. And but next week we got a good sponsor.
Yeah, it was a good time. There was like 3 years between when they put the eject buttons in the cars and they put parachutes on the drivers.
I've said this
didn't work right because the foundation's there, and the house is there. That don't work.
Well, it was the 60s. What do you expect? Anyway, they what was the I had said this before, but I don't know if Darren knew the story. In 1970, Richard Petty, he was really good at crashing cars. It seemed like all he ever did. I mean, for a while in the 60s, he was winning a lot of races, but then it just seemed like all he did was crash. But he had this Roadrunner, and he was at Darlington, and he did a barrel roll with the Roll Runner accidentally, and it landed on the roof. And his wife, everybody, they saw what looked like raw meat hanging out the window. It scared the shit out of everybody, but it ended up being his sweat rags. That he had these red sweat rags, but it scared them all so bad that because he had just minor injuries from it, but it scared everybody so bad. That's when they put the regulation where they had to put the screens on the driver windows to keep them in.
Keep their parts in.
Yeah, keep their parts in. So usually those kind of regulations are because of a tragedy, but that one was just because of a scarcity. Could you imagine? It's like Richard Petty's family. Hey, y'all want to go to the Sonic? It's like no one will ride with him because he always runs into a pole.
Speaking of which, where's Gottschalk?
Oh, he's checking his.
Said he'd get here after he got out of work because he was doing something with his unit.
I don't know if he's a bad driver, but he was a cop, so I assume he is.
Yeah.
Well, he said he was mostly at the desk and never did anything.
Yeah.
Because I know this California Highway Patrol actually teaches their cops how to drive. They actually have courses and stuff for the test track, but that doesn't apply to most cop shops, I don't think.
Oh,
well,
wow.
It's just like, I don't know, people like, well, in America, they don't have near as much training as we do in our country for drivers. That's crazy that you only, it's like, yeah, but how much, 95% of accidents aren't because somebody didn't know. It's just because they didn't care and they weren't paying attention.
Right.
And how much classes will make them into better people. Right.
Yeah. That's a good way of putting it. And, boy, did you hear about this Lego controversy thing? Or not controversy, but this thing that's going on?
My foot hurt just from you saying that.
No, so there's a shop, a chain of stores that like buys and sells Legos and stuff. And it's a big corporation. I'm not into Legos, so this is the first I've really heard of it. But so a guy went and sold all of his dad's Legos, Star Wars Lego collection, which was like $250,000 worth.
Oh, I heard this. Yeah.
Yeah. So the lady that worked there that owned it or whatever, she started the consignment thing with them, but they were going to move out of the country. I don't know what happened, but corporate basically fired her. They just told her to go away. Mm-hmm. And basically corporate took all the Legos and wouldn't pay the guy for them. So there's a YouTube creator who kind of got on the case, and he started trying to get the guy's Legos back or get him his money back. And boy, this is in Utah. The cops started obstructing. And then they would just do anything they could to arrest him, say that he didn't stop at the stop sign. But then he actually made them give him the footage where he did stop. And it's a mafia. And
they were trying to serve papers or something, I think.
Yeah, the papers. He had nothing but obstruction. So he took them to small claims court. And that's the only way he could do anything. And they didn't show up to small claims court. So they gave him the judgment automatically for that. And I don't know what the judgment was for, but they wouldn't collect on the judgment. So he went to serve them the papers. They had to have and the cops, it was terrible. I mean, it's a Mormon mafia is what it is. And it was just terrible, but they ended up arresting him and it's really crazy.
The guy who was trying to serve the papers, they arrested him.
Yeah, the guy that's the YouTube creator that's doing this stuff, because he's the one that's kind of trying to do stuff, and but it's still going on, and it's like the last they said they act. I mean, oh my gosh, all this stuff, they keep arresting him, and then they said they had a warrant out for him for a felony, and all he does he's logs and does everything on the camera, everything they're doing. He's got the cops talking. It's just really crazy watching this. This is
bring the feds in then.
I don't know what's going to happen, but he ended up fleeing to Mexico when they found out that they had a felony warrant for him, and they said that that they arrested because he started a GoFundMe. That's what they said.
Man, that's corrupt.
And he's like, so it's illegal to have a GoFundMe? He tells them
Really?
that in the jailhouse or whatever, and they're saying, well, it just sounds like something you need to hash out with a lawyer or something.
And all
it's
this
just like
over.
it's just it's
All this
it's,
over Legos.
Well, so it's it's over $250,000 is what it's
Yeah.
over. So it's just crazy. It's wild and wild. This thing, and the thing is all these huge content creators on YouTube have picked up the story. People with millions of followers, so they did not know what they gotten into.
Yeah.
And now that the police chief is he tried to like make this statement video and.
Oh, I saw
they
that
got-
statement. Oh my God, that was
God's
so
junk. But it's just crazy.
God's junk.
I mean, this is crazier than stuff you'd see on TV. He's dealing with a mafia. It's crazy.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, where's God's check?
He's
He's
checking his
sucking
unit.
sucking a penguin.
Yeah.
A penguin's unit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Speaking of which, where's God's check?
Oh, he's at your door. Hi, this is God's Chuck.
Speaking of which, where's God's check?
Well, treetop tall.
I couldn't find any other sound bites to play, so never mind. So I thought that was a good sound bite, so I kept it.
Speaking of which, where's God's check?
Stop it. Okay, I'll be good. Somebody else is trying to get in here, and I keep wanting to block him, but let me see if I can get him. Somebody's trying to get in here. Hang on a second.
Hey guys, good news this time. I'm actually going to be able to join you.
Wait, Dad.
God.
You gotta give me a
Yeah.
second here. I just gotta get my clothes out of the laundry. I just got them done, and oh
All
darn!
right.
What?
What,
What was that?
what happened?
Got Dad?
See that? The connection was lost.
I hope there wasn't an unfortunate accident.
It's a zipper.
Yeah.
I didn't hear like a scream with the zipper, so I don't know what is.
That was. I was doing laundry. What the hell?
We got a bleeder.
How many times has he tried to get? What is it, several months now he's been trying to get on the show?
At
Yeah.
least he tries.
Yeah,
We used to actually have him on the show
I know.
a year ago. He was a regular on the show.
Yeah.
That was brief but fun.
Well,
Yeah.
people can, they can do the thing, like
That
for a
puppy.
job or whatever. Because it depends on the job. I mean, some people have jobs you could live stream on because you're not actually doing anything. I want one of those. Why can't I get one of those jobs that everybody else has them except me?
What,
where you
for
go
the-
to a place, you sit down, you look at a computer, you don't do a damn thing, and you get actually paid.
Well, you got to look good in the right place for those. Kind of like what Allie does. No, no. Allie does.
She's going to be here, but they're moving her to another department that pays better. It's like, well, I'm glad. I'm glad
she's
somebody
probably-
could.
She probably still works from home too. I'll bet.
That'd be so much nicer.
Yeah, that's what you got. You got to try and find some work from home.
Somebody wants this old fart.
But yeah, they hire all kinds of agents anymore. And age doesn't mean anything. It's whether you're able to do
Yeah,
it.
just say you got AIDS.
Age.
Oh,
Not age. Well, you might try age too. That might get you the job.
they'll be afraid not to hire you. They'll get sued.
Absolutely suck at job hunting. I cannot sell myself.
Well, you're not supposed to
literally
be sexual.
save
when
my
you're-
life.
You suck at job interviews. That's your first problem. You shouldn't be doing that with your interviewer. Never mind, it was a dumb joke. Damn, Tim, see what you do to me.
What'd I do?
Nothing. I was just pulling at Timmy. Blame you for, Oh, look at the coffee.
Oh, that's disgusting, Steve.
Thank you.
I feel like I would want to make another pot of coffee, and it's like friggin' 5:30.
It's too late for that for me for this time zone because if,
I'll make another.
if I do coffee now, then I won't be able to go to sleep.
Yeah, but this is mostly decaf, so.
Yeah.
Oh,
And
okay.
me,
Man.
I've got such a tolerance built up to caffeine. It's not even funny.
Oh yeah.
I built
I
up
keep
a
a cup by
tolerance
the.
to iocane powder.
Yeah. I
Hey,
wonder about
welcome
that.
back, Darren.
Speaking of which, where's God's chill?
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Anyhow,
Sorry.
He's petting his puppy.
Yeah, stupid ass. Anyhow, no, it's because I've tried 5 Hour Energy, nothing. Monster, nothing. Any of that stuff, Bangs, Zap, Blue, Jolt Cola, nothing does a damn thing for me. And I've never tried, meth or cocaine or any of that. I don't even think that shit would work on me. I'm just a sloth. I'm just one of them big old 5-toed sloths.
Try NyQuil.
A little hard
The
on
opposite of
yourself.
things.
I know, but maybe you're bizarro.
Nah. See, the problem is when I was a kid, they hadn't invented a lot of these ADD and all that stuff. The only thing they had back in the 60s was hyperactive. And I was the opposite of hyperactive.
Mhm.
The teachers would say, "Oh, don't run in the hallway." And I would look at them and say, "Who the hell wants to run in the hallway?"
Oh, I was a hyperactive little kid.
Yeah, I was the opposite.
Oh,
man.
yeah,
I was
me too.
I was already like Frank Cannon when I was like 7 or 8 years old.
I was a little blonde kid. We were the worst.
Yeah.
Full of piss and vinegar.
I remember
Man,
back in
at
the-
least you weren't a redhead.
Back in the
Yes,
90s,
yes.
they were sure hell bent on diagnosing every damn kid with ADHD. I remember
This
that.
when
My
the
kid was,
pharmaceutical thing was really taking hold. And all
yeah,
that.
the Ritalin and shit like that.
Yeah, Ritalin,
Yeah.
which is what is Ritalin? It's basically like a milder form of meth.
Yeah, I think so. Like Adderall and all that shit.
Yeah.
The Nazis were all methed out. The tank crews
They
would
have
take
low
shit
dose.
that would-
They had the Panzer chocolate, which was the chocolate with it was very. They weren't getting high. It was just enough to get them to basically
Stay-
they could stay up
stay
all
up.
night and drive tanks.
yeah, like stay up 3 or 4 days.
Yeah. But they weren't really high per se. They were just awake because it was a low dosage in the chocolate bars.
Remember No-Dos?
Oh yeah, yeah. Steve knows about no-dos. He drove truck. What
Oh,
did you
yeah, I
do
remember
when you-
those. I took those several times. Not a whole lot, but I did take some.
I haven't heard that name in a long time, but I do know that when I do my road trips, I do buy the 5 Hour Energy
Steve.
drinks, and if I start getting drowsy, my eyes get heavy, I'll take just a sip of those, and boom, I'm like the opposite of Tony. As soon as it's like bolt of lightning.
Yeah, it just didn't do shit for me.
Wow.
I think the key is to wait on the caffeine when you're doing road trips until you start getting tired. Because if you drink caffeine the whole time, then drinking more when you're tired doesn't do anything.
It's kind of getting
Although-
into it.
I did hear that grapefruit has a chemical which makes caffeine last longer, makes the effect last longer.
That would be like saying, if you eat a turd, it makes the effect last longer. It's just like
That's what I
grapefruit.
just said.
Yeah, I know it's grapefruit. When I was in Arizona on one of the company trips to the office, there was this contractor girl that said, "Oh, I've got these grapefruits. They're so good." And I'm like, "I don't like grapefruits. They're nasty." She says, "Oh, you haven't had this one." So she's getting this big grapefruit, and I go back to the hotel room. Bah. Oh my gosh, was this a nasty grapefruit? I don't know, oh, you haven't tried this grapefruit. It's just a fucking nasty sour grapefruit.
No, my dad knew the secret. He loved grapefruit. You have half a grapefruit. The secret, nobody knows this. You take approximately 1/4 pound of sugar and dump it over the grapefruit.
So you might as well just get an orange then. It's just like, why bother?
And salt. It probably needs salt.
It's like me when I was a kid, because the only cereal my grandma had were cornflakes, and I'd have to just put a 1/2 pound of sugar in the cornflakes.
Oh, me too. Yeah.
So it's just like you might as well just be having honeycomb or something. Good, but that was my grandma's cereal. She didn't eat with the sugar, but I sure had to put sugar in it.
I have a new sound effect. That's gonna be really nice on this show.
Bang, zap, blue, jolt. You will have to use that from now on. But no, because my dad, he even had a special spoon for eating grapefruit. It was like a spoon, and it wasn't a spork, but the very front of it did have kind of a little serrated thing on it, so you could rip the grapefruit out of the rind.
You know, that
Yeah,
you put the two.
just absolutely, literally. I mean, seriously, about an 1/8 inch layer of sugar across the top of the entire grapefruit.
Hang.
That would make. I never tried that before. Is it? Who makes that?
Grapefruit?
Sugar? Or
Oh, is it grapefruit? Okay. Oh, grapefruit. I thought it was
Like Kenner, yeah, it's new grapefruit. Like Kenner.
I've heard people add salt to grapefruit. Just anything to get rid of that nasty sour.
I like the grapefruit. A little bit sugary, yeah. I thought you were talking about the cornflakes or corn pops.
What was that soda pop stuff that?
Sunny Delight had grapefruit.
No,
in it.
this was a 60s.
Fresca.
Fresca, that was it.
Yeah,
I never had Fresca.
It was like grapefruit. Now there was a band called
it, I think.
I had it like once when we lived in Fox Ridge. I wasn't impressed. But
you said there's a band called Fresca?
No, grapefruit. And I played them on the Fun Hour. It's funny. Terry Summer played them on the Fun Hour.
Oh.
And when the song was over, he's like, "That was so and so by Grapefruit. If you haven't heard of Grapefruit, it's because they were on the Beatles' Apple label."
That reminds me, when are we going to get Terry Summer to visit us on the show?
Whatever you want.
But, excuse me. Allie, that was nice.
I remember one time on that on the wrong channel, Steve and Allie were both burping.
Oh.
And I said, "Do you want me to take some mud out of the mud tank and put it on the floor so you pigs can wallow?"
Me and Allie really got nasty when we get together, I tell you.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you did.
One of the reruns that Phil played. One of the reruns that Phil played. He thought it was from like 2017, but it turned out when we heard it, it was actually a rerun from 2016, and it had a World in 5 with Allie on it.
Oh, I missed it.
Like she was doing it that late.
Yeah,
it was one of the last ones.
Yeah. Yeah, me and Allie, we started our day off with getting on back then it was Skype, and we would just spend an hour laughing our heads off, then we'd get down to business and record.
I think you two were drunk or something.
I don't know. But it was early in the morning, we we had a good time laughing and shit like that, so.
You two were laughing about nothing, though.
The spider in the glass door was the funniest thing. Oh yeah.
The best kind of laughing was when you're cracking up and you don't even know what the hell was damn funny.
Oh yeah, we would laugh and we had no idea why. Yeah.
That's my favorite. It's hard to catch that. It just has to happen.
No, it got to where it was like the not Ted Knight, but the Carol Burnett thing where it was just like all the time.
Oh, not that. We had a good time.
Yeah, it was fun.
I still miss it a little bit. I love Allie to death, but those some of the lists were kind of strange.
Yeah, I there was one that just turned me off forever.
Mm.
One of those lists, and I just didn't want to listen to it anymore.
Yeah.
Even Vicky we'd had enough.
Yeah.
It was like she'd go to these, it was these lists that they'd have on the internet. One was like the list of the most gruesome suicides and stuff. It's just this isn't what I want to hear with my breakfast when I'm.
Yeah, right.
And Vicky was right there with me. We just had enough of it.
Yes. But when she do that, I would try all I could to try and put some humor into it. But how do you put humor into gruesome death?
It was just too much.
Yeah.
Come on.
I tried, there was a lot of times I would try and...
I guess you can. Okay.
There was a lot of times I would try and sway her from, to do something else, but, try and do it nicely. But, Allie, if you're watching, I love you, dear, but that's some of us.
Well, get on here, Allie. Defend yourself.
Yeah, really, come on here.
I didn't know she was watching this. Come on up.
I didn't know. I just said you're watching.
Come on down.
Come on down.
Contestant on...
So, why can't I have a red 58 Plymouth convertible like that?
That's a big misconstruction. Everybody's thought that the Christine car was a 58 Plymouth Fury. It's like, no, it was a Belvedere. Furies only came in off-white.
Yeah.
Yep, buckskin beige, they called it.
Ugly color. I don't understand that.
It actually didn't look that bad on the car.
If you're going to have a top-of-the-line car, then you should have been able to have it red or some kind of color.
Allie, if you come on now, you hear Tony say...
Bang, zap, blue, Jolt.
It's hard to distinguish if Tony's saying that or you're recording.
Yeah.
Now in '59, they finally did let you buy Furies in different colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then they just started calling all the bits, the large Plymouth Furies.
Yeah, they did that for like 10 or 15 years, I think. Yeah, it was like in '76, they had like 2 or 3 different Furies. The big one was the Grand Fury.
Yeah.
It's like they got so unimaginative they put their names by then.
Well, what they did was, a car name would start out as a special, like the '58 Impala. That was a special package, coupe or convertible only. It had a different roof line with a little vent thing on it, and it had the 6 taillights instead of 4, and all that stuff. And then after a couple of years, the Impala was just the big Chevy.
Yeah.
And then
the Caprice was a special one. And then by the '80s, the Caprice was just the big Chevy.
Yeah. And the thing, the worst was the Cougar. Because the Cougar was like the super cool car. And then it was the super cool, gigantic car. And then I saw a Cougar. You remember the I don't want to call it a future. It was the other start, the smaller mid-size Fords, the
Fairlane?
No, Fairmont. And the Mercury had the Zephyr. Then they started calling those Cougars, and you could get a Cougar station wagon.
Oh, gross!
Yeah, it didn't even look like anything you'd think of as a Cougar.
Well, the Cougar used
let's
to be
stick the name on anything.
Yeah, the Cougar was basically in the '60s. It was basically a Mustang with a curly mustache.
Yeah.
It was a little fancier version.
Yeah,
of the
nicer appointed and all that stuff.
But by sometime in the '70s, it became the cousin to the Thunderbird instead of the Mustang.
Yeah, because they didn't downsize it like they downsized the Mustang. The Mustang went in one direction, they went to the Mustang 2, and then the Cougar went the other way and just became another T-Bird.
Well, yeah, that Mustang 2 was basically a Pinto.
Yeah, overblown Pinto.
But I will give them this. It was when you compare it to like a '79 or '80 Mustang, it was at least stylish for the cheap car that it was. It had decent style. I thought that the Vega was actually a pretty decent styled car. It's a shame that they tried to make it an experimental thing with this aluminum block and all this shit that crapped the whole company.
The notchback was kind of dorky looking. The fastback was cool looking, and the little Vega wagon was cool looking in its own way.
I looked up. The notchback has quite a following, though. There's a lot of people that love that notchback Vega, but I don't know. I just think that compared to the Pinto and the Maverick and that awful Hornet, the Vega didn't look that bad. And the thing is it was originally going to be the new Corvair. And between the Corvair mock-ups in the '60s to the Vega, they look like literal dog turds. I mean, they just look. I mean, that's one of the rare occasions where the actual car looked a hell of a lot better than the concepts.
Yeah.
Somebody came in at the last minute. It was the guy that styled the Camaro. He came in at the last minute and gave it that Camaro grill.
Right.
And all that stuff.
I think that was the key with the Vegas. It kind of looked like a baby Camaro.
Which I'm surprised that didn't hurt the Camaro, because it hurt Dodge in the early '60s when they made the senior Dodges look basically the same style as the Diplomats. So I'm surprised that didn't hurt Camaro having it the same style as the Vega. But I hated that '70 Camaro, that style. I just thought it was the '69. It looked so good, and it's like, what the hell did you do? By '78, because I had a '78, by that time when they had the elastomeric grille, the front end, they looked good by then. The wraparound rear windshield, they were nice by the time I got mine.
Yeah.
Darren remembers that thing, that rust bucket.
No.
Remember that Camaro? I had a '78 Camaro I paid $300 for.
The gray one?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I was watching
nice.
People throw stuff out of their cars and
Oh,
then some chick eating sunflower seeds, apparently.
Oh.
And there's crap in the road.
I couldn't believe it. That was when I bought that Camaro, I just couldn't believe that I had a car where I turned the key and it started. I just like never experienced that before.
No, I thought that car was pretty cool.
What?
I thought that car was pretty cool.
It was nice, and that's back when we were in the Heavy Metal, the movie. And I just remember driving to your house the back way through like Blanding and all that, and knowing that we are going to watch the Heavy. And I felt like I was actually in a spaceship. That car, it was so neat. I only had that
somebody's
car.
Somebody's got to have that available for streaming. You know, I've never seen that movie.
Well, if we ever do movie nights, I'll play it. We'll watch it on Zoom.
I think you mostly need to be younger to appreciate it, though.
I'll be right back.
That's pretty good. I like it. I still think about it a lot. Okay, Steve, hurry back. But I only had that car for about 2 months before a truck T-boned me, and that was the end of the Camaro. But it did give me the introduction to, wow, I can actually have a car that doesn't break down every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to watch Heavy Metal. It's pretty good. Tony would like it because he knows that he's not one of these kids that's like, oh, the animation looks bad. You know, he knows it's an indie movie from the 70s. It's going to have weird animation, you know? I think once you get past the weird animation, it's kind of cheap in some places and looks good in others. It's kind of uneven.
That's kind of its time, isn't it?
Yeah, but you know, I think anybody, and Tony, I think appreciates films enough that he knows that kind of the indie films have that animation that's weird. Apology none. People bitch about my animation. What the fuck is kind of animation is this? This isn't anime.
Let me know and I'll beat him up.
Oh gosh, I get that occasionally. It's people like, what the kind of, you know, even the judges.
We got one, your latest Transformama. I'm gonna have to find that guy.
Oh, what'd he say?
Oh, WTF am I watching? You know, that kind of stuff. It's like,
oh, I deleted that.
That's on you, you dumbass.
Yeah, if that's all they have to say is what the fuck did I just watch or whatever, I just delete it.
Yeah.
If you're gonna troll me, then put up something that's not tired and boring and just gonna take up space. You know, it's like, this is my kind of a part of my home. It's not a bathroom stall. If you've actually got some critique or whatever, then tell me and I'll talk to you. But if it's just, you know, what the fuck did I just, you know, you're going to get deleted.
Speaking of the Edmund Fitzgerald, they're sending divers down to find out if they had the cargo hatches closed.
Yeah, well, the guy.
Are you serious? They're really going to find that out? Do what?
Because the guy who was supposed to keep the hatches closed, he screwed up. It was his problem.
Well, in the song, he screwed up because the man in charge was incompetent. No, it's like his wife was trying to clear up the record. The guy's wife, he was in charge. My husband wouldn't have left it open. It's like, how does she? Nobody knows what the hell. The ship split in half. The thing was the size of the thing was the size, half the size of the moon. The thing was giant. It's like, I don't think a hatchway was going to make much of a difference, to be honest.
Well, there was like big hatches in the middle of the deck. And if they're open, then the water goes down in there. And every time that happens, it sinks lower. And then the next wave even gets more in.
Oh, okay. I was thinking like a little manhole thing, you know, like you pop up and like Gilligan pops out.
Because you got to load all that stuff. Because it was a particular type of iron ore called taconite, which soaks up water like crazy. So.
Oh, really? Gets even heavier.
Yeah.
Well, the thing is, so Gordon saw it as a footnote in a newspaper. And he just couldn't believe that, you know, and I think that's when he learned that it was just a footnote. So he tried to look more into it, and you couldn't find anything on it.
Yeah.
And he was like, damn it, I wish I had an internet.
Yeah, I tried to Google it, but there were no Google.
Right. Yeah. You know, in 75, he goes to the card catalog in the library, and it's like, well, all the library books, the newest one's 4 years old, so they're not going to have. But it's like, So I guess after researching it, he found out all that stuff about it, and he decided to make the song just to bring it out to people, And it's like that's, good on him. It's a good song. It was a good song.
Oh yeah, and the islands and bays are for sportsmen.
Yeah, he could have stopped before then. It's like "Stairway to Heaven" was a great. Yeah, "Stairway to Heaven" was a great song, but did we really need that "bustle in your hedgerow" part? It's just like it could have shed about 4 minutes off that song.
Well, no, they were thinking, like, how do we make people still talk about this damn thing 50 years from now? Oh, let's say something like really weird, like something about a bustle. What do we do with a bustle? Oh, put it in the hedgerow. Oh, okay.
Hedgerow.
Well, it's even like a wonderful, one of my favorite songs, or best songs of the 70s, was "I'm Not in Love" by 10cc, and wonderful song. But then it's like you think the song's about over, and then there's this bridge out of nowhere. "Ooh, it's been a long time for me." Where the fuck is this coming? It's not even. I want to play it on the Fun Hour, but I'm kind of thinking about just cutting that one part off, because it just makes it longer than it needs to be, and it doesn't have anything to do with anything.
Well, no, it's like Layla. At the it's like two different songs welded together. He gets to the end of the song, and then it's the piano thing, dum dum da, da. And actually, what happened is our friend Milligan, Dave Milligan, found the song that they basically ripped off to make the back half of Layla.
Oh, really?
And without crediting the person who wrote the actual song that was the back half of Layla.
To be fair, I mean, I liked the whole thing when I was like 16, when I was into that song. But in hindsight, it didn't need that last part. And especially, I don't know if it's Dwayne Allman. I don't know who it was, but they were doing dueling lead guitars at the end. And one of them, it just sounded like a mouse. Yep, yep, yep. It was terrible. It wasn't good. I mean, that was a good riff, good rock riff, but at the end it was just like, it's like they were making it up as they went along. At least the guy in the piano, even though I guess he was ripping something off, at least he was the one that was doing something decent. Dave Milligan's a guy in our radio circle. He's the one that discovered brought to us attention that you could slow down Dolly Parton Jolene and it sounded like a man singing. What was that last week we were listening to that sounded like Stevie Nicks if you turned it up?
Yeah. Damn it. I wish I could remember what song that was. But it was...
Steve will, if he ever comes back, he'll let us know, I guess. Yeah.
But the other thing with Layla, though, is without that back half, you wouldn't have had such a cool trailer for the movie Goodfellas.
I never heard of it. I'll be back.
He's never heard of Goodfellas.
I might have heard you talk about it. I don't know anything about it.
All right.
I'll be back.
Go. Leave. Get out of here. But no, the trailer just used the back half of Layla, and everything was, all the gangsters were running around being gangsters. Ray Liotta. Oh, you haven't seen any movies either. I know. Nobody's ever seen a movie.
No, I've seen it.
Okay.
I'm not the anti-movie one here.
Okay. You're just the quiet one, like George Harrison.
Yeah. Or most of the guest stars from Star Trek. At least
the
now.
Ones who are like still alive, actually still alive.
No, they probably make more noise. I was referring to the dead ones.
Ah.
You don't hear much from them.
Well, after the first couple months, they don't really make any noise.
Yeah. I feel kind of embarrassed and ashamed that my Star Trek background doesn't move like Steve's does.
You could have the AI make a little loop of just
people walking around.
Yeah. There's the Golden Gate Bridge.
So my new company laid almost everybody off under the idea that those few of us that are left can use AI to make up the difference. And now they're hemming and hawing that they don't want to spend the money on AI. So It's like, yeah, should have thought about that.
Now, is it these corporate people? They can't have an original thought, or their brains will blow up. So it's AI. Let's do everything AI. Elon Musk says so. Okay.
Yeah.
How do we do it? Oh, we use a blockchain. What's that? I don't know.
Blockchains, in NFTs. Those are all stuff I didn't
Or
even
NPCs
learn about.
or what's this guy doing? Oh my god!
Writing gibberish.
I guess.
And that's a communist country, so everybody has to pretend like they understand the gibberish so they don't get sent to a gulag.
Right. And they've got pots and vases and stuff. And rockets, I guess.
So the Chinese build and score their AI models with two of the big considerations is, are they pro Karl Marx and Mao, and are they pro Ping? Is he the current guy? So the models have to be like completely pro Ping and whatever his philosophies are. But I don't know what's going to happen when he goes back to the 100-acre wood and they get a new leader. Are they going to have to rebuild all their AIs?
That sounds like
was that a real picture, or was that AI?
Sean Hannity made that up.
There was a picture of Trump ceremoniously handing him a jar of honey.
Oh, really? Yeah, they say it's banned over there.
But you know what? That Chairman Mao that had his picture on painted on the Tiananmen Square. He looked like Winnie the Pooh. I used to think that when I was a little kid. So I guess it's just something with those Chinese leaders that you're supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I had in my head when I was in the kitchen, Lola, and I thought of my dad in his truck, so I must have been just listening to that song there. It's funny what hearing a melody can just trigger a memory like that. Steve, what song was that?
I never liked Lola or Layla.
Layla?
I hated Lola, the Kinks one, but I did like Layla.
Yeah. No, we were trying to think of, you played the song. And damn it, I cannot remember the band, but it was sped up and it sounded exactly like Stevie Nicks when it was sped up, but it was a male singer. But it was sped up enough and it sounded exactly like Stevie Nicks.
Final countdown.
No, it wasn't. It was. I had that a couple shows ago.
Yeah. That's why we were asking you.
Yeah. What was it?
Oh my gosh. Brain fart now.
It wasn't like a
Play my hard drive, I can find
it.
Huh? It is a song.
Because it put me in an awkward place because I wanted to hear more of it, but I was afraid we'd get nabbed.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah. We got nabbed, yeah. Then his pants blew up or whatever the hell happened.
Yeah.
I guess.
Oh, speaking of Nab and his nads, we actually had a meeting today where we're coming up with new brilliant garbage ideas.
Yay!
Yeah.
It's like being a kid again.
Yeah.
And our new Brilliant Garbage channel is Brilliant Garbage (official). That's the new channel. So don't go to the old one anymore. I actually need to go to the old one and go into the comments and give them a link to the new channel.
Yeah.
Oh, sheesh.
Jeez.
It's a tree.
It's a big tree.
Is it?
It just keeps going up.
I guess.
That must have been a convertible with all the steering wheel and dash and everything, hard plastic. That must have been fun on a hot day.
Especially if it's black.
No, that shouldn't matter.
My dad had a tractor.
You meant the car.
It doesn't get hot in California, does it?
No,
not really.
I remember once with my Miata, I had the top down. I jumped in the car and started driving off, and it was like I couldn't hold the steering wheel. I had to like pull my handkerchief out of my pocket and freaking grab the wheel that way. It's got
Death
a
Valley's
little too
hot.
toasty.
There was a German family that had like a minivan. They got lost or something there, and they flew feet.
That sounds
That's
like
nice.
a comma at the end of your statement there. So I was waiting for more.
It's just something you see on the YouTube once in a while. People will talk about this German family. They found their van. It's one of those things. They got lost and they decided to leave the vehicle and flew feet. Kind of like that guy in Yosemite, that Asian family that broke down or in a blizzard, and instead of staying with the family, the dad went out to look for help, and they like found him with his clothes off. The hypothermia got
Right.
hold
Yeah.
of him. It's like if he had just stayed with them, he would have been rescued.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, that happened
a
because
lot of
there's
people
this.
go missing.
Yeah.
What?
No, there's this
National-
great aviation movie with John Wayne, and they're up in either Canada or Alaska, someplace, and the plane, something goes wrong, and they got to land in this like snowy, icy area, and one guy, instead of sticking with the plane, he starts to walk away, and they find his body after this big snowstorm, and he's like 10 feet from the tail of the airplane. But he'd been
Wow.
just gotten totally lost because he just walked around and got lost and died of hypothermia. And when the snow flurry was over, he was, like 10 feet away from the tail of the airplane.
Damn.
And
And-
that,
and,
that
hi-
was a
hi,
movie. It was a
Wendy.
fictional movie, but it was based on the guy who wrote the movie was a real pilot, and he basically was all based on real
Crazy
things that
stuff.
had happened.
Hi, Winnie Lou. Glad to
Hey,
see
Winnie
you
Lou.
here. But I lived on the mountain in Alabama, and there was a trail that went up the mountain from our house. It was really neat. Sometimes you just walk up the trail and go up to the top, and just it was a real mountain. I mean, it's big. And one time I was doing something, and Gracie's like yells, "Timmy!" And there was this it looked like an episode of Gunsmoke. This guy with a scraggly white beard, barefoot, bleeding, is walking down the mountain, staggering. And he tells us he got lost and he's been walking around the mountain for 3 days. And it's not that big a mountain. I mean, it's not Pikes Peak, but it's pretty big. But I can't imagine it's that big where you would get that lost on it. You'd basically be able to find your way to. Yeah, I mean, all you have to do is go down one side of the mountain, and you're going to be in one city.
I got lost on Lover's Lane once.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I gave him a ride to his house in that Galaxy, and I feel kind of bad because he said his dog was there, and I probably should have checked and waited for him to make sure the dog was okay. But he was only a block or so away from us, so hopefully it all turned out okay. But yeah,
Hey guys, Steve has a question, but he can't remember what it is.
You're gonna find that person that sounds like Stevie Nicks sped up.
Oh, that's it. Yeah. I was looking. I couldn't remember the name of it. It's a regular. I didn't mean to interrupt you, but it's a regular song.
Yeah.
It's a popular song.
Right.
This is why I wish I had my hard drive. Conchuck, where are you?
And if you're out there watching, don't forget to like and subscribe, and especially press like, because I only see one like, and that's the one I put on it. So let's get with it.
Well, this has got two likes because I put a like on it too.
I only see one.
Nobody else cares. I shouldn't say that because Kendra and Wendy, they show up, so they at least care.
Yeah, but
YouTube lies about likes and everything else.
Wendy, so I've been printing stuff with the new printer. I don't want to brag about things, but I've printed some stuff, so I'm hoping to print more things. I'm actually thinking of designing some new costumes. I'm gonna have so many, I won't have to do like 10 changes during a Comic-Con.
So Todd bought us tickets to opening day for Disclosure Day.
Oh,
So that'll be
Is that the new Spielberg movie
yeah.
about aliens and stuff?
Spielberg / CIA.
Oh, did you see that? So, so did you? So I kind of hit on this last week. Trump was announcing that they were going to release all this stuff about aliens. So it was announced that the government was going to put up a website about it. So all these like nerds that are all about the aliens, that they can't wait for this. And so the website comes up, it goes live, and there's this big flash intro about it, the aliens are here among us, and it's just about the illegal aliens. Trump like punked everybody. It was so funny. It's like the 2% that believe in that stuff were probably pissed off. The rest
I believe in it.
Out of it. I believe there's life on other planets. I don't believe they have flying saucers and are crashing in New Mexico and shit. I don't believe any of that stuff. Anyway,
distances are just too great.
To what?
The distances are just too much.
Yeah. And I think they're probably dumber than we are. It's just like,
well, that's going to be tough to do, but
Yeah,
maybe.
This is the episode where Tim jumped the shark.
Yeah.
When he said, I can't wait to see what you have printed. Oh, thanks. Well, I might try to do the webcam soon. I usually, my hair's getting straggly, so I don't like to do the webcam. But I might, just to show you. I didn't realize how much I changed the gator head. I told you I updated the model last year. So that's why I think I wasn't devastated when I crushed it, because it's like, well, I've kind of been wanting to make a new one anyway.
Mm-hmm.
I was more upset that I had to get out the printer after 3 years and relearn it and relearn the software. That was kind of a... But this new one, I've got into it pretty quick. It's been pretty helpful about, doing things right. I've only screwed up one print, so I'm learning it. But yeah, I didn't realize until putting the old gator head and the new one side by side how much I actually changed it. I changed the whole damn thing, the form of it. I think it looks really good. I just have to figure out how to make the damn thing work and how to get the jaw to move. I really want to make an insect kind of costume. But kind of cute, kind of a cute, kind of bug superhero kind of thing. I have it kind of in my head. I did a
Bugman.
Well, I did a. Let me see if I can find the picture. I did a class project back in school where it was like a team building, and my little team that I was part of, we had to. We decided to make ourselves into superheroes, but we were like bug superheroes. And I made one with that. And I was kind of wanting to go somewhere with that. Let me see if I can find the picture.
That is just eating me alive. What the hell that song was? I guess I'll have to look it up.
I don't remember it. I mean, I remember you playing it. It was neat, but I don't remember what song it was. It could have been anything. There were hundreds of songs back in the 70s.
Wasn't that on last week's BabbleGab show?
I think it was.
Or a week before. Have to go through that. Find that out.
Oh, Marine Man.
I got a new...
They tore that all down. I
What?
don't know what they put in there instead. Probably another house.
Put up a parking lot.
Yeah. They tore down Jane Mansfield's place too. A long time ago.
Yeah, that was Pia Zadora. No, did she do that? It was some other stupid ass. I know Pia Zadora had some famous house that she tore down.
What a bitch.
Yeah. Bitch. Yeah.
You know Darren kissed her.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Did I?
Somebody's calling. I guess I should answer it, I guess. Hello? Oh, hey, Dale. What's going on, man? What? Is Timmy? Yeah, he's here. He wants you, Timmy.
Hey, Dell. Oh, I forgot all about that. Yeah, it was the game show we were working on. I didn't know you liked it. Yeah, it was the show called you know what, you had the drum roll, and now another episode of Oh No You Don't. Yeah, the show where you better not. We hadn't. I guess we'll come up with something for you, Dell. Okay, blowing a kiss at you. Oh shit! It went right up his butthole. Oh, that's disgusting. Oh, that was gross, Steve.
You pissed him off, man.
I know. Here, I've got a. Let me see if I can screen share.
Why would you want to share on it? Put Sonny up there instead.
I sent Tony a request. I just wanted to show him the bug picture.
Oh, okay.
Bang, zap, blue, jolt. Wow.
I'm like a child at Christmas time with these sound effects that day.
Now like a kid with a whistle.
Honey child. Oh yeah.
Okay, I said yes and nothing happened.
Yeah.
Speaking of which, where's God's check?
All right.
Yeah, I know, right? He's sucking the.
Oh, screen share.
Yeah, so you see it?
Not yet.
Yeah,
Oh, there it is.
bugs.
What is that, Bugaloo?
Yeah, that's me, the gray one with the red thing. See, now I was wanting to do something a little similar to that with the little wings. Just kind of little superhero bugs.
With a little weenie. Oh, wings.
Wings.
Like Paul McCartney. I can wait.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just kind of what I was thinking.
That's cool, though.
I'd like to do a superhero little bug creature. You know, something that's kind of cute. Anyway, that's all I was thinking of.
That one on the end there looked like the firefly on the Bugaloo.
Which one?
Oh, where is it?
Oh, the moth with the green?
Yeah, the one on the very end.
Yeah, he was like a big guy. I tried to make everybody look kind of like the people did in our group.
Yeah, is this supposed to be a apology now?
No, it was just, there were four people in my group in school.
Oh, I see. That's okay.
And the girl next to me with the pink almost looked exactly like her name was Rose. Cute little girl. She almost looked like a cuter version of a young Cindy Williams.
Oh. Cindy Williams was cute once?
She was cute on American Graffiti.
You kidding? Gosh, she was cute as a damn button.
Yeah. I had a crush on Penny Marshall. I thought she was cuter.
In Laverne and Shirley, I kind of preferred Penny Laverne, but after watching American Graffiti, it's like, wow, Shirley actually looked pretty cute. It's kind of like Mary Tyler Moore. She was ugly during most of the run of the show, but it's like when you actually see her in the first season, when she had her hair all long and stuff, it's like, wow, she was pretty damn hot.
I think
she was hot with this Laura Petrie, with Dick Van Dyke. But
well, Mary Tyler Moore, didn't she have some kind of anemia problem or anemic or?
Well, she had.
I don't know. To me, it was the hair. It was just about the hair and the stupid pantsuits and stuff.
Yeah, there was a period in the 70s where everybody got permed. They all looked like just Brillo pads walking around.
Yeah, even Sally Struthers, she got the perm.
I once saw an interview on one of the morning shows with Mary Tyler Moore, and this was like in the 80s, I think, and they were showing a picture of her in the 60s as Laura Petrie, and she was making comments about the hair, and Mary says, "Oh, look at that! You could put hangers on that."
Oh, the flipped up, yeah. Of course, Marlo Thomas was like because the little caricature at the beginning of that girl had that flip.
Yeah.
The iron, the lacquered fucking.
I think they made her wear bangs
epoxy
because, they made her Marlon Brando. They made her wear bangs because they wanted to show off their Clairol eyelashes, fake eyelash, that stuff that they were putting on her eyes.
But she had the flip that you could friggin' hang like a cow carcass on.
That's what she said. You could hang curlers on it or hang hangers on it. That's what she said.
She was so lucky. I wish I was running through a park and had my face on somebody's kite. We did that.
Oh, yeah.
We
She's still
did
around.
that with Dell. We did that. One of the funniest things we ever did, I thought, was the Room 222 parody.
Yeah.
Oh, I vaguely remember that.
We
And
had
that
on
was
our
all
own
off
channel
the
where
cuff. It just happened to be that we were recording the show on February 22nd. And Room 222.
Oh, I thought it was
none of
just
us had been
episode
thinking of.
2222.
It was either that or it was on the February 22nd.
I think it was episode 222. So
Yeah.
that's when it came, because I didn't know about the show. And then we came up with this idea for a sitcom, and it was so funny. This made it up as we went along, but it was like
Yeah.
Dell was it was called The Substitute, and Dell was a substitute teacher, and all it was the intro to the show, and everything that could go wrong happened to him, and it's like his pants got caught in the bus door and ripped off, and then he goes he's finally goes into the classroom, and he like someone put something in his chair, a spike. It was just so funny. And
this was on the wrong channel.
Yeah, and then we came up with the opposite version where everything was perfect and everything was going wonderful, and Dell's running through the park and there's a kite with his face on it. It was just so funny, and we accidentally gave him the good version.
Uh-huh.
So the whole episode, we were trying to sneak around the building, around the ledges in the building, and trying to get into his office to give him the crappy version.
I remember
it was
that.
like the
I remember
opposite of a Dick Van Dyke episode. What?
I remember us trying to sneak into the office. I remember that. Yeah.
It was funny. It was a good. It was back when we actually were good.
Yeah. Hard to believe we were good once.
Yeah.
I'd stay just for old time. I know we've been down this road before, but it'd be nice to do one just for old time's sake.
Just get those episodes off that hard drive.
I got a hard drive for you.
I gave you 8 years. That's what you got. Like, don't yell at me. And it's like, well, I yelled at you for 8 years, and that didn't work. So
I'll do a wrong channel without the rest of you.
Go for it. I don't care.
Me and Darn will do that. Wrong channel.
Yeah.
We can get Terry on this show, though. You can get Terry on here. He's a lot funnier than I am. It would be an interesting experience to see if Terry's actually funnier than I am, or if I was just funnier back 10 years ago than I am now.
Going back to the wrong channel recording, how do you know I'm not holding out on you because I wanted to do new shows, and I'm like, I'm not going to upload those until we do a new show?
Because I've told you several times I won't do a new show until you upload them. This has been going on for like 8 or 9 years now.
Okay, I'm gonna do that this week. I'm not doing anything else. I'm gonna record my own wrong channel show by myself and see where it goes.
That's kind of what your morning show is.
Nah, this one will be funnier.
All right.
Nah, because the morning show I just act stupid and play music. Morning shit, yeah. Did I say morning shit?
No, you said a moaning show.
Morning show, yeah.
Oh, so I'm making new avatars for my for here, but yeah, they're most of them are cars, because when Darn moved in last year, I took a month off of recording the album because I had people in the house, so I instead I just started making cars in 3D, and so I got a lot of them now. So I've started the process of making avatars. I am making one of the gargoyle, Rob's gargoyle. So I'm making that. Most of them are just cars. I don't really have Oh, God shucks, that I needed to make one of the bus, because the newest Transforama is a bus. Yeah. And
well, you got to make a Terry Summer in there, somewhere in there.
An avatar?
Yeah.
Well, I've got a Terry Summer avatar.
All right. Let's see.
Is that what you meant?
Yeah.
Oh.
Because you said you wanted to have Terry Summer on the show.
Yeah. Well, I can get him now if you want. Let me see.
Yes.
I'm not going to change.
But there
the
was some
background.
reason we couldn't do it.
No, I can try to get Terry on here. Let me see. I'm just not going to change the background for him. He'll look like he's laying in bed.
Yeah, that's fine. Give the chicks something to
All right, here we go.
What is it?
Hi.
Boobs. There you are.
How's it going, guys? Well, shit, I guess that's so much for that. I guess I'll just go back to Hula Vista again if you're all going to be squares.
Yeah.
What?
What have you been hanging lately?
Interrupt you, not let you talk. Okay. All right, Steve, let's interrupt him and not let him talk. Because that's what he appears to
It made me feel like at home.
Ah.
Yeah.
Plain sleeping.
Hey, like, bang on the drums all day, dude.
I can't stand that guy.
I
What?
can't stand any of them.
That guy Tommy Shaw that did the bang on the drums all day. So
Was it Tommy Shaw?
same difference.
That was Todd. Was that Todd Rundgren?
Yeah, that guy.
Run.
You know, I used to kind of like him. I like that. Oh, hello, ding dong, it's me.
Ah.
That's and the I saw the light one where he sounds like Carole King. They have the same voice, you dig. And anyway, I liked him, kind of, not in a sexual way like Tony does, but I thought that maybe I liked him. And then I found out that during the last few years, he's like one of those people, and he said that that if you like the orange president guy, that you're not welcome to his shows. And I don't know how many people have to do that. So now I don't like anything he does. And it's not even really what I agree with politically. It's just like, don't do that. Don't do that to your fans. It's like anybody that likes Apology None. I don't care what your political stuff. I just want you to buy my record.
Yeah.
And I hope you enjoy the music. And if you're enjoying Apology None, that means you're not doing that comedy bullshit.
Yeah, there you go.
You know?
So who was it who did the I Saw the Swine? I Saw the Swine.
Oh, that was that Ace of Base?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it was.
I never knew what Sign was being so sore about, but
Weren't they trying to be the new ABBA or something?
oh God.
That was like their whole shtick, is they're like the 90s version of ABBA.
What for?
Well, Steve, you got Terry on the show, and you're not even talking to Terry.
He doesn't like me. Terry doesn't like me.
It's beside the point.
There you go.
Oh, yeah. So he said, I know you had some issues with the jaw and the gator. The first year it worked, and then it didn't really work. It got less and less worky. But part of it was it was so thin. The skin on it was so thin, it just kept cracking, and I just don't think there was any substance to it. So if you're wanting like a jaw mechanism to work, you actually have to have something to grab onto, and so now it's a lot stronger. So I'm hoping I can figure something out.
Yeah.
I'll try to show it next week or something.
Uh-huh.
Well, if no one's going to talk to Terry, I'll just go back to my own form again.
Well,
what?
You asked for Terry to show up, and he showed up, and you didn't say a damn thing to him.
you didn't ask me anything. Because he won't do a wrong channel show.
Yeah. Go with him.
I did like over 200 of them. Well, we were getting on 300.
I forgot what number we were.
We were way up there.
Are we? Did we hit 300 yet?
I don't think we got to 300, but we were getting up there.
Oh. Well.
She didn't like that helicopter.
But, you know, those were the days. But I've been, like I said, I've been working on maybe breaking out the wrong channel and doing one of my own. Because I already have a promo for it if you want to hear it. Or not.
Play your porno. I don't care.
promo. You're into porno. I'm not. Here it is.
Who isn't into porno?
Gottschalk and Darn.
Well, they do. You notice they're never in the same room. That never mind.
Here's the promo. Here we go.
Hi, my name is Terry Summer. Join me and Steve for the all-new Wrong Channel. It'll be the best yet. It's groovy.
So now you're going to replace everybody with black people on that show too.
Do what?
So you're going to do the Netflix version where everybody's black.
Yeah. I guess so. Damn, Steve.
What? Didn't that sound like Terry Summer?
Sound like
Why they have the laundry on the helicopters? A dryer would work better.
Yeah. You know, that reminds me, I've heard the best bass riff ever this past weekend. Tony heard it too. Doesn't that sound cool?
It sounds like a keyboard synthesizer.
No, that's bass.
It's not a bass.
Well, no, it's a synthesized. It's a bass line, but it's a synthesizer.
Is it synth?
Yeah, it's a synth.
Oh, that was the bass line. That was bass line to Billie Jean by Michael Jackson.
The best bass line ever, or bass solo, was I Did It.
Oh, okay.
Not to yank my own cranks, but the best, it was on the Tribal Quest song Tank. In the middle, I did a bass solo. It was pretty freaking awesome.
I've always wanted to learn to play bass, but they say that's the easiest of them to play. So.
Yeah.
I don't think it is. It takes genius to play bass.
I think every instrument, there's no instrument that's easy except for like a kazoo.
Yeah, xylophone.
I played flute. I played. I think I played trumpet. I played bagpipes.
Played the skin flute.
Yeah, I played a little skin flute.
Meat whistle.
Yeah, meat whistle. Oh, man. Speaking of skin flute, where's Gottschalk?
I told you he thought we wouldn't show up today. Whenever he says I'm going to be late, that means he's not coming.
Yeah.
Oh, I flew in one of those.
Flew in an army.
Beaver. It's a de Havilland Beaver.
Nice beaver.
In Civil Air Patrol back in the 70s.
Oh, Doc G sent me another AI song. Oh, gee.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He wants to, he said, your thoughts on this song. Oh, he sent me a couple.
Oh, you can play it.
Do you really want to know my thoughts?
The copyright thing won't know what the fuck to do with it. You can play it.
No, I don't have it on. It's on my. I'm looking on my phone. I haven't looked on the.
Boy, that breeze feels good.
Summer breeze. Let's see if I
just
can.
in the right time of year where I can kind of leave the windows open in the evening and not freeze to death.
I flew in one of those too.
Let's see if I can.
Did it poop you out like that?
No.
How do I?
Jimi Hendrix was a parachuter in the army.
I don't know if he ever actually jumped out of a plane though.
I kind of figured he did, but I don't know. Did I show you guys my dinner with Jimmy? I know I showed Darren. We tried our movie over Zoom experiment, but it didn't last too long. I think you and me and Putt, I think we each got to show maybe one movie, and that was about it.
Yeah.
You showed The Godfather. I showed Love and Mercy, and Putt showed the T-34 or 54, whatever it was.
34.
Okay, you ready? I did get the song. You want to hear a piece of it?
Not really, but Tony does.
Okay. It's Doc G's song called Cool Wife. I haven't heard it yet either. Let's see what this sounds like. Here we go. I wonder if he's singing.
He doesn't do anything on it.
Here we go. That's it.
All right, I don't want to get our show pulled, even though there's a chance, even if there's a stupid, because they stole it from something. So it's like,
But no, I appreciate that. I mean, he's proud of this stuff,
it's not his. It's not his. It's just basically people that
he puts in his own lyrics.
People that have talent.
Puts in his own lyrics. Do you think that voice actually come from somewhere else?
Yeah, it's all stolen, Steve. AI doesn't make up its own stuff. It just takes other people's stuff and auto-completes it.
So that voice maybe belongs to somebody who donated their voice, like somebody donated.
It just steals people's stuff.
Yeah. Gee, maybe somebody will steal me singing a love song, and I'll play another song.
You never know.
God, I hope not. That's I don't know. He'll send those to Big Bob. I think once in a while Big Bob will play them.
Yeah, he actually played one like last week or week before.
Did he? I don't know. I just, like I said, I use them for Q-Star jingles real quick, and they're like real quick. I don't want to make a whole song.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for the bubble to burst and then all to go out of business. Lose my 401k and get it over with.
For a long apology, none will become an AI.
Shit, Gottschalk already tried to do that shit.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. He made that picture of you guys. Well, tried to make a picture of you guys.
Fuck. Still gives me nightmares.
Yeah. That's crazy.
Speaking of which, where's Gottschalk?
He's sucking a dick.
Oh my God. That's just wrong. What if he's watching this, At least let me get my heart.
Get on the damn show. It's like he's got to be done.
People know the rules. If you don't show up, you become a target.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, here we go.
Look how much we've made fun of Putt since he's left us. Good night.
Well, I'm going to call Gottschalk right now and get him to.
And for the younger folks, that's what a telephone used to sound like.
Yes. Oh, he hung up on me.
Harder.
No answer. Huh. See what you did?
Did you ever know about? I know I've said this story before, but it's a funny rock and roll story.
See it.
That Electric Light Orchestra, their first album.
Oh yeah, hello.
Yeah, it was called the Electric Light Orchestra. It was just I always thought it was boring to have an album the same name as the band, but that's how it was with their first album. And
yeah.
Of course, they're an English band, and when they called United Artists, who was their American distributor, the American distributor called England and asked what the name of the album was, so they could market the album. And so they couldn't get a hold of them, so the secretary wrote on a piece of paper, "No answer," and they titled the album "No Answer." So, it's still called that. All the American CDs are called "No Answer."
Oh, really?
It works. Their big hit was "Telephone Line," so it kind of works. "No Answer" is a good album title. They should have just kept it that.
That's a true story. I don't remember.
Yeah, it really happened.
Look at the poppy.
Or like bands that name the band after the song, or almost name the band after the song. I'm thinking of Ram Jam, and the only song they did was Black Biddy or Bit Biddy or
I hate that
Ram-a-Lam.
Black Biddy.
The main lyric in the song is Ram-a-Lam, and they called themselves Ram Jam.
Yeah.
It is.
So it's like they created the band just to do that one song.
That's basically it. Oh, and there's a little part of that story that I left off. Jeff Lynne's hair was straight at that time, And when he saw that his album was called No Answer, it just went, his hair just poofed up. It was like that. The rest was line. Yeah.
So is this a true story that was actually called No Answer like that?
Yeah,
Yep.
yeah, that part of the story is actually true, yeah. The part of his hair coming curly that
But
I
in,
don't know.
in the UK, that was
It's still,
actually
the UK version is still called Electric Light Orchestra. It's not called No Answer there. But the American version, ever since 72, it's been
That's
No
funny.
Answer.
That's funny. I never
Yeah.
heard that before. That's funny.
Yeah, it's pretty funny. It's a terrible, terrible album.
Is it? Is that the one with telephone line?
No,
Yeah.
that's New World Record. That
Oh.
came way later. They were good by the time, but when they did No Answer, their first album, they were shit. And even Bev Bevan in his book, he said that whole album was ass. You know, it was terrible. That's when Roy Wood was with them. It was very experimental. People like, you know, the music snobs are, oh, it was a great album. It was experimental. I'm like, experimental is what you do before you hit the recorder button. You know, you experiment first, and then when you got it together, then you record it. You don't record your experiments. It had some good ideas. They had one good song called 10538 Overture, which was a single, and it's a decent song. But the rest, but even that, the production is so archaic. The cellos are, it's just really rough.
Oh wow! I did see it. It is called No Answer from a misunderstood telephone message.
Yeah.
That's cool. Let's see what they're
Hello? Hello? There's nobody
Okay,
there.
Nobody there.
Okay, I might have played 105.3 Overture. What is 105.3 supposed to be? Is it?
I think it's like a prisoner number,
Is it? Okay.
like an escaped prisoner.
Yeah.
It's a good song. When I went and saw them in L.A. for their televised show, that he did a live version of it, and we were all high-fiving each other. All of us, when we heard him go into that, we never thought we'd ever hear that song because it's a good song. I'll give it that. And there's another song called "Mr. Radio" that's pretty good. But there were just some songs that were just terrible on it.
I don't think I've ever heard Mr. Radio.
It's pretty good. Hello, Mr. Radio. I don't know, it was kind of interesting song. It was very like Eleanor Rigby. They were trying to continue where I Am the Walrus left off with the Beatles. They were trying to continue that groove, and they had the right idea. The production was, it was just one of those probably nightmare scenarios.
You know, one of the things that I regret not seeing is a collaboration between ELO and the Bee Gees. Wouldn't that have been cool?
They pretty much did that with Discovery, which was the album title was Discovery, meaning disco very.
Disco very. Very disco.
Yeah,
Isn't that the one that had like Rock and Roll is King and
No, that was Secret Messages.
Okay.
They'd already totally lost their mojo by then. It was basically just Jeff Lynne farting out and doing it. To me, Secret Messages sounded like Jeff Lynne going into the studio downstairs in his underwear in the middle of the night and making up a stupid song. It just.
But I like the music from Xanadu though. They were good.
Well, Xanadu was pretty good.
Yeah.
I liked Xanadu. I just didn't like Discovery. Yeah, I didn't like Discovery. It was this disco. It had The Diary of Horace Wimp was good, and Don't Bring Me Down was good.
Yeah. Do you agree that the movie Xanadu sucked?
Yeah, that my Australian friends made me watch it sober.
Yeah, I liked it. When I had a crush on Olivia Newton-John, I could watch her in anything. I don't care. She could have been doing a drug commercial. I would have liked it or something.
That was the lost scene of The Road Warrior where they tried to torture Mel Gibson's Mad Max by making him watch Xanadu sober.
You watching Xanadu, motherfucker?
Yeah. 2 days ago, I saw a vehicle that could hold that tanker. When you get out of here, you come to me. Yo, fuck off. You're going to watch Xanadu sober. Oh, no.
Don't watch Xanadu. I'll step on your dick. That reminds me.
I think about that movie. Did you ever watch that, Steve, The Road Warrior?
Nah, I don't think so.
That's a classic. That was a good one.
Road Warrior. Who was in that? Mel Gibson?
Mel Gibson.
Yeah.
It was a good movie.
Sequel to Mad Max.
Never saw that one.
It was sort of a sequel. To me, it was like Mad Max was a standalone film, and they decided to make a new movie, and I think they were going to make it a sequel to Damnation Alley.
No.
And then instead, they decided to make it a sequel to Mad Max. But
does Mad Max have anything to do with Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, or is that something?
Yeah, that was the
Same
third.
character,
That
same
was the
character.
third. Yeah, and Thunderdome was like a genuine sequel to The Road Warrior.
I like
the Road Warrior was
Tina
just
Turner
kind of
song.
contrived. Do what?
I like the Tina Turner song of that one.
Yeah, I think that was
There
the
were two
only
of them.
movie where the villain in the movie sang the theme song.
Was she in the movie?
She did the two of them. She did two songs from it. One was "We Don't Need Another Hero,"
Yeah,
which I didn't
was
like,
the
but
main
she had another good one. She had a good one I liked. It was called "One of the Living." One of the living.
So she was in the movie.
Yeah, she was a bad
Yeah,
guy.
she ran Shit Town, or I mean,
I didn't know that.
Border
The
Town.
Thunderdome. She's like the Thunderdome.
Shit, not
Thunderdome.
shit, energy. What's really funny is Master, Master Blaster, the Master.
That's the blast.
He was actually had a long career in the movies. You see him in movies back in the 30s.
Master
It's like,
Blaster?
That's the Master. He did movies with Bela Lugosi and all these. Yeah.
Well, the Master was a midget, and the Blaster was this giant guy. It was
Right.
like almost like a ventriloquist dummy, but it was like a tag team.
Yeah, he had
Did
a
you hear
little chair
Steve?
that he set, basically on the guy's shoulders. But yeah, that was Angelo Rossetti, I think is his name, and he's been in the movie since the 30s. Actually,
Darren and I watched
Beyond
it in
Thunderdome
the-
was actually one of the last movies he ever did.
Yeah, Darren and I watched it in the theater in L.A. when it came out, and I don't think either one of us were too impressed.
Wendy said she disagrees. She likes Xanadu.
Yeah, she likes Xanadu. That's fine.
Uh,
But you
I
know
like
what?
it.
She might have watched it with a drink. You can't watch it
Yeah.
sober, is the
but,
thing.
that was the last movie Gene Kelly did. It was nice to see him in there dancing again with like the
Yeah,
baby.
he died when the production of it
He died.
because it was so bad, and then that
Xanadu.
place burned down. That
Yeah, the Pan Pacific Auditorium.
Pan Pacific burned down because the movie was so bad. I'm just kidding. I'm giving Wendy a hard time now.
Well, no, that's what happened. That's what happened to Bing Crosby. He does that
Well, he died.
bullshit Christmas thing with Bowie, and then he gets that done. It's like, God, I hope I never do anything like that ever again. Goes out on the golf course and dies.
Oh,
David Bowie, Floofy. Don't tell Putt that. Well, yes, we can't tell Putt.
next time you do a seance with Putt, don't tell
Yeah,
him.
well, Putt sure loved David Bowie.
Putt, can you hear me?
I do love a David Bowie song, believe it or not.
Really? Which one?
Absolute Beginners.
Oh, no.
It's like a long song. It's like 7 or 8 minutes. It's a good song.
You know the one I like that every I like the roaming gnome.
Don't
I
remember
know that one.
Oh,
There's
there's
I
a
like
song.
Golden-
There's the song request, Steve. Write it down. The roaming gnome, GNOME gnome.
The roaming. What do I write it on?
Let's.
Oh, I got my notebook back here. I did have a
Yeah,
notebook.
and
Right
another
where
good one he
it
did
is
was
then.
Ashes to Ashes. Darren saw him live, opening for Duran Duran, or Duran Duran opened for him. I don't know.
Let's see if I can put it where I'll see it next time I do the show. Right here.
Didn't you see them, Darren?
Kinda. We left. But we saw a couple songs.
All right, what was that? Roaming,
Yes. Gnome.
ROAM. Roaming, no,
Yeah. Gnome.
Gnome, G-O-N-G-N-O-M, G-N-O-M-E.
Yeah. Know what I'm saying?
Oh yes, Wendy. We talked about it before. We both, Steve, liked the part of Xanadu with the Disney style animation.
Oh yeah, that was good. That just,
With the bird, they were birds or something.
that was
That was-
the song. Don't Walk Away. Yeah, I love that
it was
song.
A good,
though.
It was a good song. Yet, even though it still kind of had those disco embers, but it wasn't nearly as obnoxious as Discovery was.
Yeah.
I mean, I hate that Shine a Little Love song. I hate that damn.
See, when I'm Alive started in the movie, I thought, oh man, we're gonna have a really phenomenal hit from ELO here, and I'm like, okay, is it going on? It's good, but they could have done a little bit better on it, I think.
Yeah, I liked. I think my favorite, well, other than All Over the World, which was good, I liked The Fall.
Oh, that's a beautiful one.
It's
Yeah.
a lie. Yeah, I like that one.
I'll take the fall. I love
it was
it.
a good
I love
one.
all the songs on that album, actually.
Darren loved Magic, and he played it over and
Oh, it's a
over and
nice song.
over again. Remember that, Darren? Louis and John Magic?
Vaguely. I don't remember what the song sounds like.
Have to believe we are magic.
Oh, that's a good song.
Nothing
Yeah,
can
I
stand.
had a crush on Olivia too.
Oh, who didn't?
Well, she was good looking. I had a teacher in 7th grade named Mrs. Harmon, and she looked just like her and sounded just like her. She had that voice.
Australian?
No, she didn't have the Australian accent, but she had that very light, that very high voice, cute voice, and she just looked just like her. And for a cute woman in Colorado, it was kind of a rarity. And boy, she was a good looking teacher.
It's so sad. Olivia fought breast cancer most of her adult life. She started getting it, I think, when Xanadu. That's when it first. She was doing Xanadu.
Probably when she did a heart attack. It was probably a bad omen.
That was after she got. That's where she met Matt Latanza was during filming of Xanadu. He was a dancer extra in there. He was in that terrible one, Grease 2. He played Brad. If you ever saw that.
Xanadu, think I just stepped in some doggy doo.
That sounded like ABBA.
Was he the one in that song of hers? That song of hers where the recording engineer is singing along, and for some reason he's got a hot mic.
What is he saying?
It was like a
Oh, is that the one?
It's like you could barely hear it. It's just kind of off. It's like they mean to do that.
On like, let me if you love me, let me go. That one.
And I don't want to hear your body talk, right? And you know what? Yeah.
Mine's got nothing good to say.
My mom used to play one of her records, and I don't think I appreciated it then. It's just one I appreciated later in life, and that was "Have You Never Been Mellow."
Yeah, that's a pretty song. What about I Honestly Love You?
Really good song. Do I?
I Honestly Love You. She did that good. Baby, I hang around you.
I just hated that Half-Breed one.
That was Cher.
Oh, no wonder. I'm sorry, Olivia, up there. I was just kidding. I didn't mean to compare you to
Olivia. I bet you, Pud is up there now, is slobbering all over Olivia.
I was thinking, I bet Put's up there saying something that made her get offended and storm off.
Yeah.
Oh, like he'll find a new pen pal. He'll ask her she's a hooker. He would do that kind of stuff, and then he wouldn't be. He'd be like, "Serious? Why? I thought I saw."
That's I guess because up there in heaven there are no celebrities except for God, so you're all on equal grounds up there. So
yeah, that is.
So.
And hearses don't have luggage racks, so it's like.
I don't know, because there's some celebrities I wouldn't want to meet. I saw Tom Cruise in Clearwater a couple of months ago, and that was I didn't, it was so I was like, okay, just another guy crossing the street.
Say what?
What?
Oh, at the
Scientology stuff. Yeah. No.
What?
He has a penthouse in downtown Clearwater.
And you saw him?
Yeah, he was walking his dog or something like that. He walks around a lot.
Walking his dog. When was this?
A couple months ago, he walks around a lot.
Did you
I was passing in the car. I didn't, had Uber passenger, but I'm like.
Well, did he have like an entourage?
No. Just out there by himself.
You didn't say that before.
No, this is a couple months ago. I just don't care for Tom Cruise. That's why I didn't bring it up. I can't stand him.
That's still interesting. I thought I saw Alec Baldwin at the Washington airport.
Oh, I would definitely go the other way.
Well, I don't like Alec Baldwin, but it's definitely, I think I saw him passing by, and he had that mean look on his face.
He puts his pants on the same as the rest of us do. So.
I don't know about all that.
I thought they didn't wear pants.
Not in Hollywood, they don't.
I thought you were talking about Alec Guinness.
Yeah,
Oh.
that I like. I would like to meet Alec
Luke, put your
Guinness.
pants on one leg. I like that, Luke.
Luke, put your pants
But no,
on.
Yoda, demonstrate to Luke how to put your pants put his pants on.
I like to put my pants on my ears first.
The zipper is with that one.
I remember the first couple of years I was in Southern California, I thought I saw Drew Barrymore in
Really? I like
Porsche
him,
Carrera
yeah,
4 convertible.
Really?
One of those
You think it was him?
911s with 4-wheel drive. And,
It could have been him.
I was hoping it. What do you mean him?
You said Drew. Oh, I was thinking of Drew Carey. I was thinking of Drew Carey.
No, I see Drew Carey whenever I look in the mirror. It's like, but
no, I'd stop for Drew Barrymore. That's right. Yeah.
no, because we're getting the AARP magazine a couple of months back. The AARP magazine had Drew Barrymore on the cover.
She got cringy. She's the one that had Kamala on her show and wanted to call her Mamala.
Oh, please.
Even get this, it's so bad. Even Kamala kind of cringed. It's just that's pretty
She's
bad.
Loaded.
Yeah.
Oh, look at the time, guys. It's bedtime.
Okay, Mamala.
It's still daylight out here.
Wow. Well, 7 p.m. 7 p.m. your time.
The main hatchway caved in.
Yeah.
Because the guy in charge was incompetent.
bread rolled out the door and the eggs fell on the floor.
Yeah.
That's a November BabbleGab tradition that we play that.
We'll have to play that. All right, guys. I gotta go.
Take care, fellers. See you, Wendy. See you, Kendra.
Alrighty.
Y'all have a...
Speaking of which, let's check.
Yeah.
He's
Anyhow.
sucking a seal.
Bye, everybody.
Yeah.
All right, take care.